Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another section of Digital Reach IT Support. First of all, Happy New Year and Happy New Month and Happy 2025. Usually each time I enter in a new year, I always tell people I always have this theme, and the theme for my year is my year of abundance. And I sincerely claim this theme for everyone in my community. Now, to get started, I hope you guys had an amazing season. You spent time with your family, you had fun, and you are well rested and ready to face the challenges of 2025. So, one thing is kind of special about your set, and that one thing is that you guys are, let's say, the first set in 2025, and there's always something about first set of 2020, not 2025. There's always something about our January section. What is it? You guys usually come with this energy. You know that energy that almost 2025 is my year. 2025 is me and you. Nothing go make me do anything. You see that all my goals, my expectations, I'm not just going to achieve them. I'm going to exceed expectations. So now with that energy and with that vibe, I'm sincerely hoping that throughout this training section or the learning experience, that we are going to ensure that we don't tune down this energy. A lot of things have been happening in my DM, and I'll be like, at some point I want to get upset. On the second day, I say, no, I want this energy to be maintained. So now, to begin with, my name is Ekutos, or you call me Digital Witch, or you call me Lemonade. Of my student, if you are following me on Facebook, you probably get to see my student calling me Lemonade. So you can as well call me Lemonade. But outside that, my name is Ekutos, Cynthia, okay? But don't call me Cynthia if you know I make we fight. Call me Ekutos. Now, I studied literature at the University of Nigeria and Nsukka, meaning I'm not a science student, I'm not a computer engineer, I'm not anything science. Why am I telling you this? Because I want you to understand that if me that studied literature can be here and not just be here, but teaching you, it simply means that whatever we are doing here can be taught, can be learned, and you can as well practice them. There is no limit to what you can do or what you can learn or what you can achieve as long as you are willing to explore. Now, Digital Witch has been in this business for this year, we make it 4 years, but they just say 3 years plus. But this year, probably by April, we make it 4 years. We have been in this business. And so far, I don't want to mention the number of students we have trained, but I will tell you that by matrix, at least 65% of our students are currently achieving a lot of success. It's not hidden, meaning you can be added to the number who are not just managing, but who are there doing well for themselves financially, career-wise, and otherwise. Now, like I said in my intro previously, today class is not going to be hectic, hectic, hectic. First of all, I'm just going to introduce you to what to expect, what the community is all about, and what you need to know to be able to attain success in this community. Now, the training is 9 a.m. every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday until the end of the section. But sometimes, depending on the occasion, but it's rare, we can have this class by 7 a.m. In case it may happen in your set, it may not happen, but I'm just telling you. So in case something comes up and I say, please, we're going to have tomorrow class by 7 a.m. Please understand. But it's very rare. It's rarely happened. The last set, I think it happened once, but in some cases it may not happen. Now, our training is not on WhatsApp. Our training is live section and it happens on Zoom, just like now. So I don't want to hear anybody. On your WhatsApp. Is this, is that? Please, my training is not on WhatsApp. The only reason why you're on WhatsApp is because we need to share information with you. We need to have like a defined channel of communication where we can share information, where we can rapport, where we can communicate, collaborate with the rest of the team. Now, after today's class, the recorded video will be sent out tomorrow, latest tomorrow midnight. Please, I do not want anybody coming to my DM to ask me because when is the video going to be ready? Once it's ready, I'm going to do what? Send it to your email. If you know you have not submitted your email via the form I shared, please ensure to do that before 6 p.m. tomorrow. Ensure, I use God beg you now, beg I beg, please. If you know you are yet to submit your email, kindly do that before 6 p.m. tomorrow. I work with time. Do that before 6 p.m. tomorrow because after 6 p.m., I'm going to shut the form. And even if I don't shut the form, I'm not sure. I will get your email actually, but please, let's keep it to 6. Ensure you are filling out the form before 6 tomorrow. If you are still struggling, please use different browsers. You can even copy the link, share it with somebody, use another device to try. Because so many of you, when you send me the error message, it's clearly stated that the problem is your network. Please change your network, change your browser, and I'm sure it's just the form. You will fill the form. And when you are filling out this form, remember that the only valid email is what? Your Gmail. If it is not Gmail, please, it's not like your email is bad, but the thing is we are using Google Drive and it's only work on Gmail. Now, after today's class, I'm also going to reshare some of the information I previously shared so that in case you have not seen the form, you'll be able to see it. Then this is how the community is going to be run. The main group where you are currently on is usually locked, but then we open it for 4 hours window each day. What I mean by 4 hours window each day is that from Monday, we are going to be opening it from 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. Within this period, I just want to know how your learning experience is going, how you are doing, if you need any help, any support. But that group is not where you complain. It is not where, oh, I have not gotten the video, I have not do this, I have not do that. Please. The main group, which is where you are at the moment, is where we get to meet you. We get to understand how your learning experience is going, what you are currently doing, how you are doing, how you are coping. We get to interact, we get to share, we get to bond, we get to just generally to understand what is going on with you. After today, by tomorrow, I'm going to create a group called accountability groups. That accountability group, we have 5 and more than 5 strong admins who are responsible for each accountability groups. The accountability group is going to be 5 in number, and you are expected to just join just one. Join just one. I use God beg you. You don't need to. You only need to be one so that you can be what? You can be productive. You can be proactive. Once you join 2, you have beat the need for this accountability group. The accountability group is there to support you. So when you join 2, the other people are organizing tutorial. You are the other ones like you are going to get confused. So to get the best out of this training, ensure that you are joining just one accountability group. Biko, join just one. Then when you join, you will probably meet your admins. These admins are the people who you are going to use when you need any kind of support. They're going to be the ones to support you. If you have any concern at all, you want to talk to me, you have to talk to them. They're going to be the one to come to me. Please, my DM is officially closed for anybody here. My DM is not open unless your concern has nothing to do with the training. But if the concern you have has to do with the training, please, you talk to our admins talk to me. Now, the group are 5, you join 1. The admins are responsible for organizing tutorials. After every topic, they're going to organize tutorial in the evening. They are going to get, in case you did not get this video or you have issues accessing the video, you get them from the admin. You talk to the admin, they know what to do. Now, the recorded video, you are advised to download them. Download them. My voice is what? You say my voice is what?
It was breaking a bit and they were complaining.
Is it still breaking?
No, it's not.
No,
It's
clear enough.
So,
It's not from me.
is okay. So now they are responsible for creating organizing tutorials, and you should be able to join. In case you are sometimes you miss the morning section, you can be able to catch up in their tutorials as well. Then we also give assignments. The assignments also have its own dedicated group. So tomorrow or later today, you guys are going to be expecting 2 groups from me. One is update group and the other one is accountability group. The update group is everybody is expected to join, just one. The update group is where we submit our assignments. So when you are done writing your assignments, don't send it to me in my DM. Don't share with me. We are going to pick our admins. Those are the ones you submit your assignment to. When you submit to them, they will now forward it to the update group. The update group has to do with anything assignment, anything or important updates. It is permanently locked. The only people who will have access to the update group are our admins. They will be the one forwarding your assignment, and everybody is expected to read each other's assignment. Why? The way you explain things might be better than the way Quitos is explaining, and the other person might read them and learn. So I'm going to also teach you guys how the assignment is going to be submitted today. So ensure you are submitting your assignment to just one admin. Don't ever submit to 2, because when you submit to 2, it's going to be marked as duplicate. And when we keep sharing it on the update group, it will be spamming the whole place with just your own assignment. So I use God beg you. I was saying something about video. I said, when you get this video, it's better for you to download them and watch later. Normally, no trainer will ask you to download their video, but then it's what it is. You are free to download it. But if you don't download it, I only leave my video on my drive, latest, highest, 4 months. That is me being nice. After 3 months, you should be looking forward to the day you check it and it will be deleted. That is from my own end. But when you download, it's for you. You don't have any problem. But if you don't, after 2-3 months, I might delete my own copy, because there is no need keeping my copy when I run live section every month. Now, the main cocoa, I also want you guys to understand that Equitos, Cynthia, okay, I don't give jobs. I don't guarantee jobs. So what I'm saying is that whatever you make out of my training is totally dependent on your individual effort. And because of this, you're expected to explore and learn as much as you can. I have given you the opportunity to access human resources, meaning in your section, we have almost 3K students. So if you have almost 3K students, we have 3K students more. So if you have, that means you have access to 3K individuals. Do you know what that means? I'm not sure many of us will have the opportunity to meet this number of people in our lifetime, like in the same place with common goal, those that want to achieve the same thing want to achieve. So what that means is that you have access to this number of people and you shouldn't be staying behind. Don't hide yourself behind the scene with that small illusion like, oh, I like being on my own. I'm a Nona, I'm an island. My dear, in this community, being an island will not help you. You have to collaborate with people. You have to learn with people so that even when you on your own end, you are not achieving success, somebody can be able to recommend you. Someone can be able to refer you to opportunity. Somebody can be able to hold it down for you. It's not every time Equitos. The truth is I cannot go round. Even though I recommend students for jobs, the possibility of me recommending you out of the number I have is 0. It's not like I don't like you, but the truth is that there are a lot of people I actually like, including yourself. And maybe one out of those many people are doing exactly what I want to give out. And of course, it may not be you. So what I'm saying is that achieving success in this community is very easy if you know how to use people positively. Using people positively is using people to learn as much as you can. If you are struggling, instead of you hiding it, say something. There are a lot of people who are repeating this class, meaning they are not entirely novice. They are okay. Many of them, maybe during their time, they were pregnant, or some of them are even doing well. I have somebody who has made over 60K on Upwork, and she decided to retake. She's here too. So it's not like she have jobs. It's not like she's not doing well. So what I'm saying is that you have to open up yourself, be ready to explore with anyone. Again, here, we don't do tribalism. I be tribalistic. We are not tribalistic. We don't care about religions either. So please, when you are speaking in the group, you need to be sure of the words you use. We don't care about religion, we don't care about tribe. We are community, a community. In our community, we are one. And please, I don't want to come to, we don't talk politics. We know they talk politics, we know they talk religion, we know they talk tribe. We don't do any of that. The only reason why we're here is to learn. So anything outside learning experience, ensure you are not bringing it to my community. I use God beg you, because I will kick you out. Then is there any other thing I'm forgetting?
Hello, Ikwe, I think you should lock the chat.
The chat is locked because you're an admin.
Okay.
So is there anything I'm forgetting, Clem, that I need to say?
How to address you? Copyright.
No. Okay. So I've said how that, like, in my community, we don't call me ma, you don't call me auntie, you don't call me anything, just call me Equitos. Lemonade, just call me by my name. I'm okay with that. And for those of you who need to share my materials to your village people, I just have one word. I don't like talking about that part, because the truth is this is Nigeria and people will always do what they want to do. But the funny thing is, I always tell you to go ahead. Do you know why? Because you are here to learn and change your situation. But if you decide to do that in a hacky-packy way, so sorry, that your situation will be very, very long before you change that. Because the truth is, I know the effort I'm putting in teaching you, and I don't like people going behind to do what is not right. And on the form you filled, you also see a clause. But that clause, I don't want to drag anybody. I don't want to say any much. But the truth is, the right thing to do. And I feel everyone here is an adult, and you should please ensure you are not sharing my materials. Lastly, as your learning experience begins, you are also going to open a LinkedIn account. As you're opening your LinkedIn account, you're expected to document your journey. Why are you documenting your journey? Your LinkedIn is your open CV. When you are sleeping, people are seeing your LinkedIn. When you are awake, people are seeing your LinkedIn. So as you are, for instance, if I'm the one starting digital with that, I can go on my LinkedIn and say, oh, I'm starting this journey, and in the next, this is what I'm going to be learning, or this is what I'm doing. Now, what that means is that you have to keep updated. You don't need to worry about people liking your post, commenting on your post. It doesn't work like that. All you just need to do is keep up, writing something. What happened is that when it is time for people to hire you, some people will go through your page, your wall, to see what you have been able to do, or what you have been doing over time, or just to know you. And when they see people writing like that, or see all the experiences you have been trying to gather, it's easy. Sometimes people just want, oh, I'm looking for a VA. Or when you approach people, it will be easy for them to get to know you without asking you much question. Because, for instance, if you go to my LinkedIn page, you don't need a soothsayer to know, oh, this person they try. Even though I don't add all the places I work, I don't even add where I currently work on my LinkedIn. So, but even at that, you can still see, oh, this person has been here for a long time. So from today, you're expected to start selling yourself. Talk about what you are learning. Talk about, just the journey. Just talk about your journey. At the long run, if it's 10 years, 5 years, 1 year, you'll be reminded of how it all got started. So now it's time to learn. Please, Clem, remind me about Coursera before we enter this class.
Okay, thank you.
Somebody called me. I want to move forward.
Okay, the chat is not locked, please.
It's not locked.
The chat is not locked. Yeah, it's not.
Wait. I can't even see the chat button. Okay. Then it's here. Oh, it's not locked. Sorry. I thought I did. Okay, so moving forward, guys. So we are getting started officially. And before we get started, I also want to appreciate you guys for trusting me to be part of your learning experience. And my prayer is that the reason, whatever reason that made you join our community, that reason will not just be met. You are going to do what? Achieve that success. You are going to, exceed your expectations. You see that job, you see dollar. The truth is, there's money. There is a lot of money to be made when it comes to IT. That is why when people talk plenty, I will just be laugh, because me personally, I know how much I make daily. Hourly, daily is big. I know how much I make per hour, and I know how much our students make per hour as well. I know a lot, So for that reason, there's a lot of money on the internet, and as long as you are willing to learn, you are willing to ask the right questions, you are willing to collaborate, you are willing to explore with us, I'm assuring you that sweet baby Jesus will help us and ensure that you achieve your success. And the truth is that there is no other way for me to measure my own success apart from you succeeding. So you own me that success. If you are not succeeding, there is no way I can say Peters is doing well. So please, you have to do everything you are expected to do and make sure that this success is achieved. And me on my own end, I don't need to promise you, but the truth is I go every night to ensure that my students are achieving this success. So moving forward, I want us to have an interactive section actually. So now when you hear the word IT, or what is that thing that comes to your mind when you hear IT services or anything IT? Don't tell me, please don't read what I have on my screen, because what I have on my screen is just a guide. I'm talking to you guys, my admins. When you hear the word, they say, what is IT services? So I'm asking, what is IT services? And before we proceed, I didn't finish my introduction. I also want to remind you guys that I'm a customer success manager. That is my current role. And I'm also a DevOps engineer on the side. So these are the two things I do that pays me. Then digital, which is like a side hustle. But this is like my career path, customer success manager and DevOps engineering. So this is what I go by, in case you are curious. Then for the question, I want somebody to answer this. What is IT services?
I mean, for me, my past experience, IT services are the technological aspect of a business that supports the operations of the business.
Mm-hmm.
So, from emailing to using the cloud, anything that has to do with technology. But I also think, I don't know if it's right.
Anyway, you are okay. But then IT services is not just about software. There are also hardware.
Yes, I was going to say, that there's also the hardware component of, supporting the services.
Let's start with the meaning of IT. The meaning is what? Information technology. So when it comes to information technology, it can be anything, as long as it has to do with technology. It can be your phone, it can be the softwares inside your phone, it can be all the devices you use that makes your life easier. The core reason for that IT or tech, or the core essence of tech, is to make our life easier. And when I want to explain things, like I'll ask people, when you buy a bag, a lot of you guys here are vendors. So let's assume that you are selling a bag. If Epitos buy a bag from you today, and Epitos give you feedback, I love this bag, it's so beautiful, and everybody's happy. Then 2 years later, Epitos come back to you and say something like, that bag I bought 2 years ago is stealing. Can I return it so that you give me another one? Or can I bring it so that you can work on it? Are you going to accept the bag back?
No.
What will you do?
Okay, depending on the bag. Depending on the condition of the bag, you might.
So you are that nice. So after 2 years, you don't say bag, give person. So in that house like this, what do you sell? I want to buy something like that. I want to buy something from you. Wait till they sell, so that I will return it after 1 year. Let me see how nice you are. Did they say anything?
I'm not selling.
You need to start selling something. So let's see how nice you are.
The bag has been used.
So now that is what makes IT IT services or products or services or products. When you are using an IT product or services, especially the service part, the product part can be replaced, can be, you can get needed support. Maybe you contact, if you're, like, for instance, my laptop that I bought 3 years ago, when it was having issue, the office where I bought them asked me to bring it to them, and they worked on it and returned it to me. Even though they collected more money from me, but at least they tried. But if it is software that I'm using, no matter how many years many of us have been using Facebook for like 10 years. My old account that was disabled was like almost 10 years when it was disabled, because it was open in, more than 10 years, 14 years, 2010. So now, had it been that Facebook account was not disabled and I have issues on that account, do you think when I contact Facebook support that they're going to ignore me? Are they going to ignore me?
No, they won't.
They won't ignore me. As long as, even if you are not using the product, let's assume I want to start using the product, they will still treat me as a customer. So, the same thing goes with your banking app. Everybody here probably have a banking app. As you are using your banking app, are you the one that is updating your banking app? Do you update your bank app? No. You don't update your bank app. Do you fix your banking app when you want to transfer money and you're getting error? Are you the one to fix it?
No.
Are you the one to secure your app?
No.
Yeah. Securing of your app is a shared responsibility.
Correct.
It's called shared responsibility. Why? The bank built the app in such a way that you have to input your password, and your password have to be strong. But in the case where you are not putting your password, are you going to fault the bank? No. Or in the case you decide to use 11111 as your password, are you going to fault the bank? No. Why? They have done their own part of the responsibility by ensuring that the app is encrypted and it has not just one password, but multi-factor authentication. However, you are not going to be forced to use the multi-factor authentication. The same thing with your Facebook, actually, your WhatsApp, almost all the app. So now, when we talk about IT services, we are talking about technology functions that are offered with support and management, meaning it is not just about selling this product to you. They are also selling support. You know what I mean by support?
Yes.
You know what I mean by support? You have issues.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are also they are also selling hospitals to you, so that when your product is sick, you can take the product to their hospital for free, or for not just, sometimes it's not free, entirely free. Like Microsoft treats their patients free, depending on the case the patient is having. If the patient is having a technical serious case, like we have what we call basic support and we have what we call technical support. When a customer is having technical support issue, we don't solve this problem for them for free. There's a subscription called technical support subscription or technical support plan. You have to purchase that plan before we can render technical support. But if your issue is just, how can I create an account? I need a refund. Oh, I was charged. All those small question and answer is free. But you see that one where we say your product is having a downtime, you cannot send money, you cannot do anything serious. My dear, you have to buy the plan. So everything is business. Now, on the other side, we also say that it comes with management. What do I mean by management? What we mean by management, that is why some of you that have been applying for a job, they'll ask you, do you have experience with SaaS? Have you ever had SaaS? Have you heard the word SaaS before?
SaaS.
Yes.
Software as a
service.
You understand?
Yes.
So when the product we are talking about is a SaaS product, it means that is a software like your Facebook, your WhatsApp, your Zoom, this Zoom we are using, your what are other things? What are other things we use all the time? Software. Your Tinder, your Instagram, all of them are softwares. You understand? They are all softwares. Now, if the product you're using is a software, the truth is You literally do not have to do anything to use this product. Meaning, unless you are paying and payments you've made. But in terms of managing the software, are you the one managing it? No. You are not the one that know when it's being upgraded. You don't upgrade it. Your own is when you upgrade or when there's a new release, you update. Abby, just click on your update button and you update. But you're not the one that's rebuilding, revamping, trying to release new features. That is none of your business. You are not the one that does the encryption. Like if you go on WhatsApp, I think WhatsApp is becoming very, very high on the security aspect. You know, previously you can easily screenshot somebody's profile, but at the moment you can no longer do that.
You can't do that anymore.
Yeah, do you understand? So these are the things these guys are doing for you on your software, but you are not aware. So your own is what? To use it. So your own is you are to use, and that is it. Yeah, your own is just to enjoy the features. So these are the things that the benefits of you using IT services. Then we also talk about they say this allows customers to use information technology without managing the complexities such as maintenance, security, scalability, and all that. So when we talk about maintenance, I've talked about it using your banking software. They maintain the softwares almost every week, but you are not even aware. The only time you are aware is when you cannot make transfer. And they say, oh, there's network or maybe there will be a downtime. Some bank will tell you that, oh, today we are doing this and you may experience this, which is okay. Then we talk about the security, which is where multi-factor authentication comes in. You know what is multi-factor authentication? Multi-factor authentication is when you have a house, you build a house, you put a fence, and you are still staying inside an estate. So like my own estate now, we have like 3 gates. Before gates. Okay, yeah, 3 gates. So you come to the estate, that first gate is what? 1 layer of security, right? You come to the second gate, that's what? The second layer of what? Security. You come to the third one, the third layer of security. So our own is not even multi-factor. Okay, our own is multi-factor, but some people call it double factor authentication. So it's 2. But our own is meaning that it's multiple, it's plenty. So some of you that are probably living in, like, you're not living in an estate, you have a very tall fence in your house. You will put bottle on top. You still put barbed wire on top. That wire, that the one that used to shock people. Then inside the compound, you now have German Shepherd. Which breed of dog is that basic one? Now have that one inside your house.
German Shepherd.
German Shepherd.
You still have protector, and the main door is not bulletproof. So that is what we call security, multi-factor authentication. Meaning, before somebody enter your house, they have to pass series of authentications. The same thing happens when you are using your bank app. Some of you use what we call token. Without token, that means you can't send money from your account. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Then we talk about scalability. Scalability is one of the most important aspects of IT services and products, especially this service. You know, many of you, before today, I'm sure you have never bought data that is more than 1,000 naira. Usually just buy 300 or maybe 500, 1,000. But because you are joining this class, you have calculated, I think I need data. So you are able to do what? You are able to buy 3,000 worth of data. That is you scaling up. That is you doing what? Scaling up. The same way, let me use DSTV as example. During Big Brother, you see a lot of people that were only recharging, is it Jolly? I'll be waiting to call that one. Like this small package, the one that will just give you African Magic, Epic, all those, that is just the small one that will not give you Big Brother, right? I don't know if you guys understand the point, what I'm trying to say. There are some plans that are cheap, but they will not give you all the channels that you want. You get the point. But because Big Brother is about to start, what did you do?
Go for the higher plan.
You go for a higher plan. So that process of you going to a higher plan is what we call what? Scaling up. Do you get? So when Big Brother has ended and you are no longer in need of, please mute yourself. and you don't need that other channels anymore. So what do? You scale down. So that is how it happens. So when you're using any IT product, sometimes there's a possibility of, there's this possibility of you scaling up depending on the demand or usage, and the possibility of you scaling down when the demand is low. Like Christmas, demand is high. You try to do anything you can. But once Christmas, New Year is over, what do? You scale down. Then we have the resonance. So this one has to do with the ability of your product to withstand pressure. All these Ochanja people.
Ability of product.
All these Ochanja market people, if I catch you now for this class, all this all matter. Where they talk. Apex. All these Ochanja market people. It's like this said, no be techno people go fight now. Ochanja market people go fight. So, as I was saying, resilience is the ability of your software to withstand pressure. Sometimes when you are adding load, light or your generator, right? Your generator.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you understand. You guys are hearing me.
Yes,
if you have a very big house, sometimes you will buy a generator, and when you start adding load, the generator will start dropping. It will start dropping the power, and it gets to a point that it will stop. It will trip off. Mean that the load on it is what? Too much. Do you understand?
Too much.
But what the resilience of your product does is that it helps the product to withstand that load, to withstand the pressure. Do you understand what I'm saying? And all these things are what your product provider puts into consideration before they build it. Just imagine Facebook. Imagine if Facebook does not consider the resilience of their product. That what it means is that there's the number of posts you make or picture or video you post on Facebook. One day, your Facebook will do what? We crash. You understand? But because of all these things have been taken care of, it cannot happen. Because of course, if you wanted to make more posts. Now, then another thing IT services are also responsible or what they are going to be doing for you. Please, before we move forward, I want to explain things. In case there are some words that I'm not able to pronounce the way you're expecting to pronounce them, you guys need to bear with me. I had tongue-tie problem as a baby. My tongue was tied. I don't know how they call it, your tongue gum together. So, and that was caught. But what that may mean is that there are some words that no matter how much I try to pronounce them, I may not be able to get it the way you want me. But I only try to make effort. So in case that happens, you guys need to bear with me. I'm sure you should be able to understand the repronunciation and the word. But I will try as much as I can to pronounce it to the point that you understand what I'm trying to say. But no matter how much I try, there's a limit I cannot go. So you guys need to bear with me. We also talk about they offer help desk, and this is where you come in. The thing is, the more softwares we have out there, the more job opportunities we have. That is why when people say AI is just here to make our life a lot easier. Like in my company, AI make my life easier. I don't know for any other person, but AI. Sometimes when I'm talking to customers and I don't know what to say to customers, I just go to, we integrated AI into our support. I'll just ask AI, see, I put 1, 2, 3, 4 things that I'm looking for together, and AI will just give me a reasonable response that can enable me to build up my own response from. So now there are lots of software. This is December. No, this is January. And in January, a lot of people are releasing new products. A lot of people are resigning to build their own products. So to me, there is a lot of opportunity, and that is where you come in. So you come in because when we talk about help desk, we are talking about you providing support. Now, all the things I've talked about, you need a fan mark. So sorry, guys. So, make it's okay. All right. So now, all these things we have been talking about, whether subscription, maintenance, security, scalability, and so on and so forth. Do you think, using Facebook as a case study, do you think it's Mark Zuckerberg that will come and do this for you? That will come and respond to you when you are having issues?
No,
it's not.
So the truth is, for every company, there is always what? Help desk. There's always support. And when we talk about help desk, there are hierarchy of support. There are what we call first level support. Those ones that is where most of you are going to start. Your job is just question and answer. Oh, I want to open a Facebook account, but I'm struggling. It's first level support. All you just need to do is go. You can even answer this one going to Facebook help desk page. That is their article, FAQ articles, and you copy steps on how to do what? Open a Facebook account, and you share to the customer. So there's no problem. There is no break and fix. But when the person have opened a Facebook account, but each time they log in, there's always an error message. What does that mean? It means that this person is no longer looking for what? First level support. This person is having a real-time technical issues. And if you're having real technical issues, that means we need to escalate it to the second level support. And if the second level support cannot resolve the problem, then we can escalate to another, maybe SME, subject matter expert. So that's how support goes. So, and what I'm trying to explain is that when it comes to support, many of you are going to function under this line, the career path. You're going to start with customer service, from customer service, and this customer service can also come in the form of what? Virtual assistant. I'm going to explain the word virtual assistant as the class goes, because some of us have like a vague idea of what the virtual assistant is all about. Virtual assistant is just a name tag. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's just a word, a name tag. As a virtual assistant, it can be a customer support. It can be a data entry expert. It can be a DevOps engineer. It can be anything. And your name is still virtual assistant. So what determines your career path or what you're doing is basically on what your clients want you to do for them. So the more knowledge you have as an individual, the more opportunity you can fit in as a virtual assistant. Do you understand what I'm saying? So as a virtual assistant, you just need to, you need to know a lot. You need to have a lot of skills in your bag. If they call you for calendar management, you can. If they say, okay, we are looking for somebody that can manage email, you can. Like, you are literally doing a lot, depending on what the person wants you to do. So now, we also say that these products and services, they offer help desk for support and SLA. This SLA is the most important topic for today. In case you forget every other thing we are talking about, ensure not to forget about what? SLA. Is that okay? So the full meaning of SLA, the full meaning of SLA is what? Service level agreement. Service level agreement. And that is where let's just put it this way, that defines the quality of the services you are going to be receiving. So now, one of the reasons many of us may not know about SLA is that we are just using these things. It's not like we're using it to run our business. It's not like we're using WhatsApp to do this. Like, the thing is that we are not going into partnership with these companies. Do you get what I'm trying to explain? You're not going into partnership with these companies. What I'm saying is that I'm a customer success manager, and my job is to onboard customers or to sell our product to customers. So when these customers want to, remember, they are business owners and we are business owners. So when they want to buy our products, there's a contract. We share our contract with them. Sometimes they also share their own contract with us. We sign their contract and they sign ours. And on our own contract, there's a place that is always stated SLA. SLA determines how fast we are going to respond to your problem when you have issues. Is where we are promising customer what we are capable of delivering. Do you understand the point? Do you get the point I'm making? So, for instance, Microsoft SLA goes like this. Microsoft is giving their customer 99.9 assurance that whenever there is a downtime, they can still access their resources. You know what it means to give you 99.9? They just use that 1% so that they will fall out, so that in case anything happens, they will tell you that, oh, but there's a place that said that it's not 100%. Do you get the point? But even at that, they had to go the extra mile to ensure that they are meeting this SLA. How? They have what we call fourth domain, and they have what they call geographic and they have geography and local. I can't remember. It's been long. Me and Ajoy don't think. But what I'm trying to say that we have fourth domain, we have different data center. We have different data centers. So it's more like data center. Let me explain this. Data center is like branches. Data center is like your bank is First Bank. So you bank in the First Bank that is located in the Lagos Island. Then we now have another bank in mainland. So the same resources you have on the island will also be deposited on the mainland. Do you understand what I'm trying to explain?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Let me explain again. So I said Microsoft promised their customer 99.9 SLA. So now SLA inside the 99.9, they told them that when they have issues, like let's say you are using a Microsoft product, when there is a problem, you will still be able to access your resources. Do you get the point? When you have a virtual machine, if your virtual machine is located in Lagos, if Lagos virtual machine is catching fire, you can still access your virtual machine from another location. Do you get the point? So what did they do? What they did is that they make the provision of different data center for you and fourth domain. So fourth domain, what that does is that when there's a problem in a data center, the fourth domain will send a signal to another data center located in another region or another part of the country, and that one will pick up immediately and start servicing you. Do you get? So you have option of 3. So you can have your resources kept in 3 different data centers, and there is no way the 3 of them will go bad at the same time. So they only put this in place to ensure that they are meeting their promise or their agreement. Now, what happens when they don't meet this agreement? When they don't meet this agreement, they will be forced to pay the customer, or the customer can sue them. Do you understand the point? Do you understand the point?
Yes.
The company I'm working for, one of the company I'm working for, recently we had a downtime that affected a lot of customers. And the only way we can compensate these customers is that all the things that they did within that period, all the charges they incurred, we have to refund them. We have to refund them, not just refunding, we have to apologize, promising that this will not happen again, that it was just a breach, doing a lot. We are still trying to recover some of these customers. So now, as somebody who is going to be working as a support person, your responsibility is to ensure that this SLA is met. Remember what I said. They promised the customer that when they have issues, within 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, that problem will be solved. Now, who do you think is responsible for solving this problem?
IT.
It's you. It's you, depending on what you're going to be doing. Like in my company, I'm responsible for escalated issues. So if they escalate issues to me, I have less than 1 day to respond to them. But the sweet thing about SLA is that depending on the company, the SLA most of the time does not cover when this issue is resolved, but it covers when this person spoke to you the first time. I don't know if you understand me. So if you are creating a ticket and they will say, oh, we have 1 hour SLA limit. So 1 hour SLA means that within 1 hour, somebody will reach out to you. You get? But if after 1 hour, nobody has reached out to you, you will see that the SLA has been what? Missed. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
The other company also goes a little down, like they go further, taking into consideration, they have SLA for the company, like you as a support person. We have SLA for the agreement between 2 companies that our customer. We also have SLA for the team, you, meaning the SLA that enable them to, to calculate your metrics, your KPI, that is key performance indicator. That allow, they have SLA for when you reach out to the customer, they have SLA for when you close the ticket, they have those things put together will ensure that you are meeting expected team performance. Is that okay? Now, for the purpose of, I'm going to answer your questions later. So for the purpose of your assignment and all the things we are going to be doing, we broke it down to a smaller piece. We say, now we have knowledge management tools or software. But because, of course, we are going to be submitting our assignments using Google Drive, we are going to be getting the videos using Google Drive, the best thing we have to talk about for the first time is going to be what? Google Drive. Is that okay? Because a lot of you has been using Google Drive, of course, but many of you don't even know what Google Drive is all about. You have it on your phone, but you have never used it before. Just like many of you don't know how to fill your email. I saw some persons typing www. on the form, www.equitos@gmail.com. That is annoying, but that's what we like to do. Anyways, so I divided these softwares into parts. We are starting with knowledge management. When we talk about knowledge management, I'm talking about tools that allows us to share information, collaborate with our team members, work on projects. Is that okay?
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying? It has to do with documentation. It has to do like anything that just foster team relationship based on information sharing via electronic devices or electronic format. It's what we are going to start with. So to start, we have Google Drive. We have OneDrive, and we have Dropbox, and there are a lot more. But the most popular ones are Google Drive, Dropbox, and OneDrive. Google Drive is owned by Google, while OneDrive is owned by who? Microsoft, and Dropbox is owned by a third party who I don't know, but I like Dropbox a lot. As you said, you don't like Dropbox. So now, to start with Google Drive, please, if you are using your phone, especially Android, on your phone menu, your menu, you will see a folder called Google. So you can open the Google on your phone menu, and you will check whether you have any software called Drive, right? And if you cannot see it on your menu, you can also go to your Play Store or Apple Store and download Google Drive. Can you do that?
Yes.
Have you done that?
Yes, yes.
Can you check that? Can you confirm that you have it on your phone?
Yes, it's on my phone.
I have it on my phone.
Yeah, I have it on my phone.
Then for those of you who are,
yes, I have it.
So for those of you who are using your laptop, you don't need to worry. Your own is the easiest. All you just need to do is open your email. All these things are my Google Drive, actually. So these are my Google Drive. So now, open any of your, you have your email open on your laptop. Can you have your email open on your laptop?
Yes.
On the browser, I'm not talking about the app. Some of you already have the app on your laptop where you can just open from. But can you open your email on the browser? You can do so by coming here. Just come to your browser and type Gmail. Can you see it here? You can type Gmail and sign into your Gmail. So when you open your Gmail like this, let me open mine. I'm just mentioning Gmail. You can do what I'm trying to do from any other Google product. So I'm just mentioning Gmail because that is one everybody here should be aware of. Abby? So now, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
So now, if your Gmail is open like this, can you see this 9 dots here?
Yes.
Can you see this 9 dots close to your name? It's very close to your name where you have your, your account. So click on the 9 dots and you search for Google products. So these are all the Google products that you should be able to have access to. We have more. So this is not even exhaustible. So we have more. So you look for, what are we looking for? We are looking for what? Drive. I see Drive here. Can you see your Drive?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
So click on the Drive and it will open. You don't need to sign in because all your Drive are all linked. All your Google products are linked to your email already. The fact that I have a Gmail account, I can access all these things without having to sign in. They are linked to that one account. Is that okay?
Yes.
So if you are using your Drive, ensure that the email ID you have here, the email ID you have here, this one is the same with the one you submitted on the form. If not, you are not going to see the video. It means that you are looking for the video in a wrong email. That is if you are sure that you submitted a correct and valid email. So please, at all times, ensure that the Google Drive ID or the Google Drive, the email ID you use is the one you submitted. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, the best way to learn in our community is to learn through what? Buttons. Is to learn through what?
Buttons.
Buttons. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Let me repeat myself again. I said the best way to learn, the best way to learn here is through buttons. So what that means is that we are going to be learning from every button, like from the beginning of the button to the last button. So you see how the buttons are arranged here. All these things are buttons. This is a button. All these things are buttons. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, why do we learn through buttons? What we learn through buttons because if you are able, this is how you are going to learn everything. The truth is, we cannot exhaust our learning experience. No matter how we try, even if we decide to sleep here 2, 3, 4 days, the truth is that there is a lot to be learned. Like there's a lot to be expected to do. So you are still going to be learning on your own. And sometimes, even when you get this job, we learn on the job. You get? We cannot be so perfect to the point that you just get a job and you know everything. You may know everything, but you see that product we are going to support, you need to learn it. I hope you know.
Yes.
Like for instance, I'm a customer success manager. As a customer success manager, I know that my job has to do with onboarding. I know that my job has to do with installation of our software setup for customers. I know that I have to upsell our products and also retain our customers. I also like a lot. This is like general skills I have. But when I join a company, do I automatically know the product these companies are selling? No. So I have to learn the product. Abi?
Yes.
And I cannot sell what I don't know. I can't sell, you can't give what you don't have. Imagine me trying to sell fashion. Me where you say I can wear bomb shorts for the next 1 year with sneakers and I don't care. I can wake up tomorrow and go and barb my hair. Like things like that don't really move me, right? So imagine me coming to sell fashion to you. Don't you think it's an error? It's error.
It is.
Do you get the point? But if I want to sell fashion to you, it means that when a fashion housing company or a fashion house hires me, they have to give me time. Or even if they don't give me time, I have to invest myself in learning this fashion. That way, when I'm coming to speak to you about fashion or about joining or using our company, me is what I'll be looking the part. I'll be like a representation of what I'm selling to you. When you ask me a question, I say, look at me. Look, when you say anything, I say, yeah, that is exactly what we do. And when you look at me, the way I'm going to explain it to you, you will, of course, she understands what she's doing. Do you get the point?
Yes.
So now, and when you get to that point, instead of you to struggle or instead of you to panic, remember that all you need to do is to what? Learn with buttons. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
now, when you come here, to make it easier for us to understand, when you come here, the first thing we saw is new. And when you see new, what did you see on the side? Plus. What does plus? What does plus denote? When anyone you see plus in your life, is it not add? Create.
Yes.
It means add. It means create. It means new. Doing something entirely new, meaning that I want to bring something new. So when you click on it, what do we see? New folder. In case you want to create a new folder.
Yeah.
Upload a file. In case you want to upload a file. Upload a folder. In case you want to upload a folder. In case you want to create a Google document, new Google documents, that's it here. New Google Sheets, new Google Slide, new Google for every single thing that you want to create. This is your go-to button. Now, knowing how to organize your work is a step to getting some kind of job. And sometimes this might also be your job. As a virtual assistant, there is no limit to what you can be doing. We have some students where if I tell them what they do as virtual assistant, you say no go believer. And they are making money. I have one, her job is to call somebody on WhatsApp in the morning. But say that the US morning is our afternoon, right? So her own job is to call the woman by 8 a.m. US time. I think that is like our 2 p.m. or I don't know. Either 2 p.m. or so. You will wake her up and we'll be on call with her, directing her what to do this, do that, remind her of all the activities she needs to know. Yesterday they will plan what she's going to do today. Today her own job is to keep her updated, ensuring that she's doing what I think she has something like there's a condition she has. I think she forget things. Do you understand? She forget things.
Yes.
So our student job is just to be reminding the lady what to do. And they're paying her $15 per hour. And that's just the job with WhatsApp code. Oh, do this. Or yesterday you were supposed to do, have you taken your medication? Or you are supposed to go to shopping. So there are no limits. So you just have to ensure that there's all this tiny effort, all this tiny, you don't leave anyone unturned, because we fair with you don't know which one will come to you first. Now, when you apply for a job, sometimes these people will ask you to send us your information or send us a drive link of your details. Now, when you are sending a drive link, let's assume that they said, send us a cover letter, send us your CV, send us any other document, any other supporting document. Some of you will do this. Let's pretend that this is my CV. You will copy this, copy it, and send. We start sending it individually. But that is not the right way to do things like that. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
So the first thing you're expected to do is to what? Create a folder. So you click on this folder. See, it's not even hard. Just click on new, click on it, and it will open. So you click on it, and so you give it a name. I can put it my name is Equitas Stanbic CSA Stanbic Bank CSM application doc, it puts document folder. But this name is too long. So I like making it short. So Essence puts app. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't want to make it too long.
Yes.
But the most important thing is that my name is here.
Yes.
So my name is here. And what does that mean? That this is my what? My own, right? Remember, you are not the only one applying for job.
Yes.
And if you don't organize your documents, they will be scattered all over the place. And a recruiter do not have the time to come and start looking, oh, this one belongs to Equitas, this one belongs to Ngozi, this one belongs to Pekpeye. Do you get the point?
Yes.
So now, to make it easier for everyone, you create a folder. So this is my folder here. Can you see my folder here? So you create this folder, then you come here and you start moving. You see, you move your CV to the folder. Can you see the folder here? Can you see the folder? So now all you just need to do is you create your folder first, or maybe maybe from your system you have uploaded your what, your CV, your cover letter, everything you need to submit. You have uploaded them already from your system to your Google Drive. So after uploading them, then you now create your folder and move them. How to move? You right click and you will see organize. On the organize, it also have an extension. What do? You see move. Do you understand? Then you click on move. It will now ask you, where are you moving it to? Then you select the particular folder that you are moving it to. Do you understand? And when you are done moving it to the folder, you cannot come to the folder. You know, there are ways to share this folder. But the one that many of us are going to be using is link. So when you click share, you see, under share, we have how many type of share? Under share, we have share and we have copy link, right? So you click on share. Now, you don't click on copy link because I'm going to explain why you shouldn't click on copy link. Just because if you click copy link, you just copy the link, but you will not be sure whether it is open for public or it is on private. Do you get the point? Like this one now, if I share this with you, you cannot see it. Can you tell me why?
Yeah.
Because it's restricted.
Because it's restricted. So if I just come here, copy. If I put share and I come and copy it, did I unrestrict it?
No, you did not.
No.
I did not unrestrict it, meaning that I'll just copy the link and share, and the person will not still see it. So there's no point. So what do? I'll come here and you click what? Share first. So when you click share, now the two ways to share it is that if you have the person's email, that means the recruiter or whomever you are sending your information to, what do? You put their email here. So when you put their email, that means only that person will be able to access that folder. Now, when you put it, this part is the most important part. And these are also going to be some of your interview questions. They will ask you, how do you secure what is it called? How do you secure information? Or how do you secure confidential information? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you get my point?
Yes.
This is an interview question that some people are going to, they have asked me, they have asked so many students that on my own end, I have to help them come up with the answers. But then I wouldn't want to be helping you guys come up with answers all the time. I wouldn't want to do that. So I like giving you everything so that you can become an independent freelancer that does not depend on anybody. That is how to be. Because as a freelancer, they are seeing you as an expert who can stand on your own and do your job. Do you get the point? So now, when you are sending information to somebody who you just want the person to read it, to see what you are doing or what you have done, what do? Make sure you are not giving the person what? Editor access. Do you understand? So what do? We change this to what? Viewer. So now when I click on this, what do you see? An editor can do what? Organize, add, and edit files. You see, this is too much power to give to somebody. I hope you know. So imagine me and you. I used to tell people, apart from my girlfriends that I recommended to my company because we have been friends, we have worked in two to three different companies together, and I've always been the one recommending. Every other person in the company is not my friend. We are I see them as colleagues. We are very close. We laugh, we play. But one thing that is sure is that once I leave that company, the possibility of that laughing, hugging, interaction existing is almost zero. I hope you know.
Yeah.
I hope you know that. So they're my colleagues. And I used to tell students that workplace is not built to foster friendship. The way I see like a company or a workplace the way the setup does not support. Anyway, my company is not like that because we don't do a manager, we don't do team lead, we don't do any of that. You get, everybody are equal in the eyes of the Lord, but we still know say somehow I get people way past you, but that one is in your head. Do you get the point I'm making?
Yeah.
Like we don't have, we know CEO, but his name is not CEO. We don't have like, oh, this person is my team manager. No, but I have somebody who has been there before me, and he's the one telling me what to do sometimes, or guiding me on how to do my stuff. Do you get the point I'm making?
Yes.
Okay. So now, but in a normal sense of company, where they promote people, where they increase salary, where they do all those stuff, it is not built to foster relationship. You know why? Me and you, they drag the same thing. Whether you like it or not, whether I want to be decent about it or not. You see, if me and you were in the same team, the goal is to be a manager. You won't be manager, me, I want to be manager. So you see, so no matter how we try to balance it, somebody might still try to play hanky-panky. I hope you know.
Yes.
And other time, you may just not be a nice person and people know to like you. And a lot of people might be wanting to set you up. And the easiest way to set you up is through your pies. Imagine unconsciously you are collaborating with a member of your team that doesn't like you. And it's not, the collaboration is not like they are expected to work on the file. Maybe they just come across the file and you gave editor access. Don't you think the person can decide to re-edit what we have written to implicate you? Don't you think so?
Yes,
so
they can.
so that is that.
Possible.
So when you are working with people, you need to be very careful. The only time you are allowed to give somebody editor access is when both of you have the same level of responsibility to that file or to that document or to that material. Is that okay? Meaning, if anything happen, nobody only you,
Yes.
all of you are involved. That is the only way you can give somebody editor, or maybe the person is expected to work on it. Fine. Now, if you need somebody's opinion on a document, what you give the person is what? Commenter. You give the person what? Commenter access. So commenter access, we allow the person to drop any, let's say you give me a document to proofread for you or to make correction. For me to make the correction, you have to give me what? Either editor access or commenter. But because you want to be on the safer side, you want to see that in way Epictetus won't make change, what Epictetus is trying to change or what Epictetus is trying to say. To be on the safer side, you have to give me what? Commenter. So with commenter access, Epictetus will type what she wants to type, but the change will not be effected immediately. You have to do what? Approve the change. You have to do what? Accept that edit. Do you get the point?
Yes.
I don't know if you guys understand me.
Yes.
I'll repeat again.
Loud and clear.
I said, you want somebody to comment or help you proofread something and make correction. So now, if we give this person commenter access, what it means is that this person can simply go to that document and click on the word he wants to type, and it will open a box and allow the person to type the exact correction. But that correction will not change on the file until you that owns it accept it. Is that okay?
Yes.
So you have to be like replace. So it will ask you to replace your own word with the new word that your editor, have written. So you have to be the one to make the change. So that is a better option instead of what? Editor. Now, if you still want to share this link, then we have notify people. This notify people is another aspect of Google Drive that many of us don't know. So I can turn this off. And when I turn it off, what did you see? You see that this box here disappeared.
Yes.
You see that this box here disappeared.
Yes.
So now, what this simply means is that if I want to send you confidential information that I do not want you to see it in your email or anywhere, and we have to turn off what? Notify. Do you get the point? So some of you now, when you go to your Google Drive and you go to shared with me, you probably see some information that people sent to you 2 years, 3 years, 4 years ago that you never knew existed. Maybe, okay, I remember a class, I don't know if it's last 2 years, that somebody said something about there's a job she was praying for in 2018, that she was fasting, doing everything she can do within her power to ensure that God give her that job, without knowing that the contract had been sent to her drive. She didn't know about it. 2018, she fasted, prayed, do everything. Contract was sent, but she didn't know about it. So how did you see it? The day we taught this exact thing we're teaching today, she went to her shared with me, and she saw the contract, and she shared the review with us. So, but then 2018, and I think this happened in 2023 or 2024. You see how many years ago? So she cannot go back and start any company. I'm just saying your contract. It doesn't make sense. But so now, when people are sending information and they want to keep it confidential, they might decide to do what? Turn off this. But what this means is that you have to come to your Google Drive and check your shared with me for you to be able to see this information. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Then if you want to talk to this person, hello, Ekwi, here is the document. So if I send this now, I'll get a notification, and I'll also get what? So let me go to my email. I don't even know. Let me check. Okay, so this is the email. Now let's come here. Can you see it? What do you see?
Folder share.
Can you see the folder here? Hello, Ekwi.
Yes.
Here is it. Can you see it here?
Yes.
So when you
Yes.
open it, when you click open, it will show. But remember that I didn't add anything inside it, so nothing is inside. Nothing is inside the folder, right?
Yes.
You get the point? So nothing is inside the folder. And I can also come here and delete it and delete the folder. I'm not sure I need the folder apparently. So I can come here and delete this folder. And once I delete it, this will be deleted from the other person's end. Is that okay? So if I come back to this folder now, can I see here? This folder is in what?
Your bin.
Your bin.
So you see, how is it? So life is not supposed to be hard, apparently. So moving forward, you should be able to know how to, I was still trying to explain folder. So when you are sharing a folder like this, and you have added all the documents you want to add. So when you click share, you can just simply come here. Can you see restricted? Can you see restricted? So in case you don't have this person's email, like you don't have you don't have the email of this person that you want to send this document to. So what is the next option? Is it not link?
Yes.
The next option is what? To copy link, because we don't have any email. So if the only option we have now is copy link, what do? We can change. I don't want to use. Why did I delete that one? We can change this restriction. Can you see restricted?
You should restore.
So you can change this restricted to what? Anyone with the link. That is one thing you're supposed to do first. So when you change to anyone with the link, can you see view? So what are the permissions that these people have, or anyone with the link we have? To just view, but not to edit and not to do anything. Just see it, watch it. So if this is the best permission to give, but you can still change it in case you want this person to edit or you want them to organize. So you can still change it dependent on you. So when you are done, you can now copy this word link. So, but now I have to turn this towards restricted. But I hope you understand what I did here.
Yes.
The same thing I did here is how you are going to submit your assignment. So your assignment is when you are done writing, you are going to write your assignment with Google Documents. When you are done writing your assignment, ensure that it's on your drive So on your Google Drive, save it on your Google Drive. So instead of you can just come here, open your Google Doc. As we are typing, it's automatically saving on your Google Drive. I hope you know. So look at it here.
Yeah.
Can you see it here? So let's call it AP so that you have a name. So as we are typing, what do you see here? As I'm typing, what do you see here? Saving. Save to where? To Drive. Right? So what is the digital week? So now when I come here and I refresh, wait, recent, can you see it here?
Yes.
Can you see it here? So this is how you expect to write your assignment. Instead of going all from here to here, just open your Google documents, write your assignment, and click on the 3 dots and do what? When you click on the 3 dots, go to share and click on share, not copy link. Then you come here, change it to what? Anyone with the link, and give us commenter, give us viewer access, not commenter, not editor. Give us viewer access and copy this link and submit this link to an admin. I'm going to share your admins from tomorrow. If I have the strength today, I may share it today so that everybody will know admins, the people you are going to be relating with about your assignment, who you are going to submit your assignment to. If you finish your assignment before me or before others, please don't submit to me and don't ask me if it already will I submit. I'm going to tell you guys where to submit your assignment and who. And remember, you are only expected to submit to just one person, one admin. Is that okay? You're only expected to do what? To submit to one admin. All right. So that is that. I'm going to delete this one too because I don't need it. So moving forward. Now, yeah, I've told you guys how to create your folder and share your folder link. Remember, if you are sharing a folder link, the person has access to everything inside the folder. I hope you know what is folder.
Yes.
Do you know what is a folder?
Yes.
A folder is a bag, is a box, is a bag that contains other small
Files.
books.
Documents.
You wanna go out, you carry your handbag, inside your handbag, you have your lipstick, you have your perfume, Macanine say, wait around. Spread them. But they smell good, we just spray them, they go ahead. Put it inside your bag, you put your phone, you put your money, you put your ATM card. The bag itself is called what? A folder, right? Why the things inside are called what? File. Do you understand? What is inside your bag are your files, but the bag itself is a folder. So now, when you give somebody a bag, did you receive the person access from what is inside? No. Right? So when you give me a bag, should everything what's inside, I must see.
Yes.
I'm asking you guys. When you give me a bag, don't have access what is inside. So now that I'm saying. That's why I said the easiest way to organize your work when you are interviewing or anything, make sure that you are putting all your files, all the things you need into a folder and submitting the folder. You don't need to submit it CV. When you submit CV, submit a cover letter, all those things, they'll be scattered all over the place. That means the recruiter have to start. That means the recruiter will now have to create folder for you. You get the point? And start looking for your documents and add them to your folder, which is not so. Let me use another example. You go to the hospital. What is the first thing they will do? Is it not to create a folder for you?
Yes.
So it's the same thing. So when they have a folder, anytime you come, they put your new test results, everything, they keep adding it in your folder. So it's uniquely yours. So that is it. Just it's the same. So now after that, we talk. You go to your system, upload a file. If you want to upload, if you are using this option to upload a file, you can see everything here in a file, right? Everything we have here are what? A file. So I can easily do what? Upload my file. But if I want to use the document upload a folder, you will notice that all the files are no longer what? Highlighted. Do you understand? That means the only thing I can upload here is what? Is a folder. Can you see that? This is a folder. Can you see that this one is a folder? So I can only upload this folder because that is the only one support. Now, having explained all we have here, I'm going to Google Form. We are going to discuss Google Form in a class, Google Sheet and all that. I just want us to have an idea of what is, based on buttons. Then the next one is home. When you come to your home is like your dashboard where you have access to every single thing you need. So you can try to make it in such a way that it will appear like this, or these are like different dashboard formats or grid. So you can make it to appear like this. Is that okay?
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Good.
Yes,
Then we have my drive. When you hear the word mine, what does that mean?
Personal.
Your own drive. The drive you created by yourself. The one you uploaded, your own. Right? So all the drive, my videos, my everything I have, they will all of them will be here. Is that okay? Both my folders, both my files, documents, all of them will be what? Here.
Yeah.
Then we have computer. This one has to do with syncing, meaning that, trying to synchronize your on-premise computer to your cloud, to your Google Drive. This one, you don't need to worry yourself about it. This one is done by technical guys. Like, in case you hear me, they talk about cloud computing. This is part of the things or the kind of questions they should be asking or the kind of things they might be learning to help you to be a sysadmin. So this allows you to, to create a pathway that ensures that everybody working in your company, their drive is backed up on the cloud. You know what I mean by backed up? Their laptop is backed up on the cloud, meaning anything they are saving or storing their physical computer, automatically it will be backed up to here. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Let me explain it again.
Synchronize.
This is usually done when a company is the one giving you your work laptop. Because as I did like this, I don't go use money buy laptop, then the company will not come and be telling me that they'll be backing up my information on their own cloud. It doesn't make sense. Do you understand the point I'm making? But if they give me laptop, it simply means that every single thing in that laptop is supposed to be for the company. So they own them, right? So in that case, they have an admin. It's not even you that's supposed to do it. You may not even be aware of what I'm saying. But they have an admin from their admin panel who will use Linux scripting to run a command that will back up all their computers on the cloud. Do you get the point?
Yes.
So this is what some of our cloud people should be able to do. They use Linux scripting command line interface to back up all the computers from the company on the cloud. So anything you are doing with your computer, every information you are storing, anything you save, they are all backed up where on the drive. So this is where you see it. Now, this is where you are going to see our video. Because some of you, the problem you are going to have today, see a man don't like give you. You see, my first week of digital week, they give me headache. Sometimes I feel like I place because it's not easy for me. And that's why I keep begging, my DM. Because I also want to use the opportunity to apologize to you guys before, ahead. Because tomorrow, go hot. On Monday, go hot. You see that WhatsApp group? Please, you need to bear with us. Monday, Sunday, normally what is going to be open tomorrow is accountability group. But the accountability group, once you open, hey, Chineke ma, it's going to be open 24/7. So I don't lock it at all. It's permanently open because that is where you get help. That in case you have any problem, you get help where? On the accountability group, not the main group. Do you get the point?
Yeah.
Remember, I said we are going to join just one accountability group. So if you have any issues at all, you have to report it
Yes,
on the
we do.
accountability group. As we are helping you, I'm also available in the accountability, all the accountability. So as they are helping you solve a problem, other people will also be learning, because the same issue you're having, another person might be having it, and you can't do this on DM. If we are doing it in DM, means that we have to do it, no. But when you have issues, you post it. If nobody's hearing you, keep tagging. You see admins, tag all the admins, they will respond to that question. So now, if you have issues with your video, you did not get the video, reach out to an admin. You cannot download, reach out to an admin. You cannot do anything, like any concerns we have. Every issue will be sorted on the accountability group. The main group is just for us to interact, to share our learning experience, to learn from each other, to understand how we are coping. So these things we purposely plan it this way to reduce churn or reduce noise in the group. So when this noise starts tomorrow, please, I just God beg you, don't leave the group. Mute the group so that you will not hear those noises. There's no way we can have it. I like having it that way. Because the truth is, after 1 week, na me go dey beg una make they drop charts. Ask our old students, they can attest to this. After Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, in fact, from the next second class or third class, I will be the one begging people to make the group lively. Have you had a lie?
No.
Also, then you guys can attest. Like, I have to beg, because the group, once, like I tried to explain in the beginning, because we are starting today, a lot of you guys are going to struggle. Maybe this is why they talk. I still know that it's still sounding like Chinese in some people's ear. But over time, they will start getting used to the system. They already know how to use Zoom. So somebody that complained about Zoom today, but later joined, will not complain about not being able to join Zoom in the next class. Somebody that is struggling to see the video, once we are able to solve that problem, the person will not complain about not seeing the video again. Do you get my point now? So the thing is, for the first 1 week, it's not even going to be up to a week. We need to give a lot of us grace. There are people who have never done anything like this. They are struggling. So instead of you despising them or feeling like, oh, this place is too noisy, help them out. Remember, the truth is that you are not better than the person. As long as this community is concerned, that person might even get a job before the end of this training, and you're not. So let's accommodate people. Let's accommodate each other. So that is me begging. Again, if the video is a problem, another thing I needed to talk about is that, please, before you complain about things, try to read comments. The issue you are complaining might have been solved, and you keep repeating yourself. Please try to read comment. And again, pay attention to any information I share. Sometimes, like yesterday, somebody keep telling me, Equitos, I cannot see Google, I cannot see the form, but I have shared the form more than 5 times already, and you are still in the group. You joined since November, so how are you not seeing the form? It's just because you are probably not reading the updates. So please ensure to read the updates. That will help you a lot to reduce churn rate. So when I share, Joy Kano. So when I share our folder, or when I tell you guys that the video is ready, if you know that you submitted a valid email, all you just need to do is go to your email address and you will see exactly what I saw. Remember what I saw, Abby? Remember when I saw, oh, Equitos shared something with you, right?
Yes.
You will see it.
Yes.
And when you see it, you click open. Once you click open, it will bring you to your what? Your Google Drive. But even if you did not see it, another way to ensure that you did not get it is to come to your Google Drive, open what? Share with me.
Shared with me.
Shared with me is for those of you using laptop. If you are using phone, the only thing you will see there is what? Shared. Your phone does not have the space to type sentence. So it only have what? Shared.
Shared.
I know as I'm talking, be checking your phone so that you confirming, right? Help me and be checking your phone.
Yeah.
So now,
Yes.
when I tell you, oh, the video is ready, just come to your shared with me, and you will see a folder. Let's create a folder. The name of the folder, let me see if I have enough space. I'm trying to reduce. Okay, this one, no space. All my emails are going. I need to renew my email, my drive. Wow. So now I will create a folder and give it a name so that you guys will be okay. Wait. I'll create a folder and give it a name so that you guys will see the name you are going to see. So the name of our folder is what? December, January 2025.
2025.
Class folder. So this is the folder you will see. Can you see it?
Yes.
Can you see it here? So,
Yes.
so when I share the video, all you just need to do is go to shared with me and look for a folder with that name. Is that okay?
Yes.
And look for the folder with that name. Once you are able to see the folder with that name, open it. And when you open it, you will see one video. So, okay, where is it? So when I opened this one, do you see any video? No. Because today class is still ongoing. We have not added any video. We have not recorded. We are still recording. So when today class is ready, of course, I'm going to upload the video here and I'm going to tell you guys that today class is ready. Yes. So in that case, all you just need to do, open the file and you will see what? One class. You see one record. But you can see here. Can you see how many records we have here? 21. We have how many records here? 21. So what it means is that after every session, the number of records in the folder, we keep increasing. Do you understand? So after every session, I don't share file. So, because the problem some of you are going to be reporting is that I got first video, I did not get second video. It is not possible. It's not what? It's not technically possible that you will get video 1 and not get video 2. Do you know why? Because I did not share video 1 file with you. I shared the entire folder. So, and for that reason, any class that we upload, you will see it. So, but the issue is that where you guys don't go to the folder, you go to where? Recent. You maybe your system is permanently on recent or on your drive or your home. And when your default is home or recent, it simply means that you can only see what you have previously clicked on. Do you understand the point? So since you have not clicked on the new one, it will not appear on recent. It will not appear anywhere. And it will not be on your home either. So the best way for you to find it is go to your shared with me, open the same folder that you got, and you will now see how many videos. 2. That's how it will be increasing until the end, unless your storage has been exhausted. So in that case, if your storage has been exhausted, you buy more storage. It's very, very affordable, cheap. Before you ask me because how much, it's very cheap, 300 naira, 400, like that. It's not expensive.
It's 240. 240.
Somebody don't talk about 240. So if you pay for 1 year, you usually get it lesser. Like me, I used to pay for 1 year. So now you have seen that. So if you are still sure that you submitted a valid email and you cannot see it on shared with me, and you did not see it in your email, the next thing you have to check is what? Can somebody tell me the next thing you have to check?
Spam.
No. I mentioned it before.
Check recent.
Recent.
Oh, my sweet baby Jesus.
Recent.
I will buy lunch for the first week we'll get them.
The question again, ma'am.
I said, if you have checked your recent, see them. Of course, it's not going to be on recent. If you have checked your shared with me and you did not see the folder, and you don't see the shared with me, you don't see the folder and shared with me, and you don't see them in your drive, and you don't see them in your Gmail, like you didn't get notification that it has been sent to your Gmail. You have checked all of this place and you don't see the folder. What next do you need to check? Storage. Hey,
Computer.
storage.
Email.
Spam. Is it spam?
Computer.
Okay, let me
Spam.
keep my money. Let me explain. Let me use my money and give myself lunch by myself.
That's for
That
the
means the
You will
person did
check
not send
your
it.
email. This is what you will check. Here.
I said
You
it.
just
I
said
said
you
it.
just said you just
I
said
said
minus Gmail.
email.
You just said minus Gmail.
I not say minus
I
email.
said email.
Your spam now.
Where are you checking
Just
your
hit your
email?
Gmail, your
You said
I said
minus
email.
I did not say minus email. I said you don't see it in your email, you don't see it on shared with me, you don't see it for where next do you go to? Who said she
Computers.
said?
Email.
Which
Your
one?
email
I said
address.
I
email.
just showed you guys.
Your
Somebody is still
email.
saying
It's
email.
your Gmail.
Oh my sweet
Email.
Jesus.
Gmail.
Hey.
Your Gmail.
I still ain't sure that somebody still say computer.
God, I beg.
Your
So,
Gmail.
so you check this email to confirm if it is the one you submitted. Remember, can you see how many emails I have here? If I switch from this email to another one, what you are seeing here will be totally different from what you were seeing before. I hope you know.
having multiple emails.
Yes, that's true.
You understand?
Yes.
So in
Because
that case, you need to ensure that the one here is the one you submitted. If not, you can scroll down. You see, add another account. So you can scroll down to add another account here. You can scroll down, add another account here, or you log out and log in with that particular one you submitted. That is just it. Just to make sure that you have exhausted all your options. So before you complain, please, another thing you need to learn in this community is how to be independent. I know why I'm mentioning this independent, because that is where a lot of you are going to really, really have issues. Let me explain it again. As a freelancer, nobody is hiring you as a novice. Even when they hire you as an entry-level specialist, they still expect that you can work on your own with minimum supervision. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because your contract, some of your contracts will come as what? Independent contractor, not dependent. And when you join a company and you depend so much on your team, I'm going to take your questions. So when you join a company and you depend so much on the team, you stand to the risk of losing your job, because it simply means that you are not taking responsibility, you are not doing anything. Do you understand the point? So what I'm saying is that as you are learning, you have to start learning how to research, how to explore that issue you are having. Don't you think you will feel better if you are the one that figured out the solution? Don't you think so?
Yes.
Like you're struggling to, let's say you're struggling to download a video. And as somebody who is interested in IT, you see this video where they struggle, I must download it. Without disturbing anybody, you have access to Google. You say, how can I download the video? It will give you from Google Drive. It will give you step-by-step, procedure. Like you being able to do things on your own makes you feel like a powerhouse. See, let me just give you guys an idea. What makes me who I am actually, like I said, I already told you guys I studied a course that, of course, I shouldn't be here. But what makes me who I am is my power of telling myself all the time I can do it. And when I joined Microsoft, I didn't join Microsoft because I was the best. To me, even though I was prepared by God based on I was taking Azure training on YouTube. But when I got there, I told myself the honest truth. All these people were there, they are better than me. They have work experience. They studied science, not just science, computer science. Some of them were managers in the bank. And me, this is like my first good official work experience. So what did they just do? The way our team is designed is that we have hierarchies. We have the first level support, which is the one I was hired to do. We have second level support. We have third level. We have SMEs, that is subject matter expert. Now, when I have issues, or when my customer have issues that I'm expected to escalate to second level support, I would rather tell myself, I can do what? Do it. And I will start researching. I will go on our FAQ. I will go on Google. I will start checking. I will look for tickets that have been closed that has to do with the same issue. And I want to check how the customer support that handled that ticket, how he was able to handle it. And I'll, gather all this information and send to my customer. And guess what? It's always worked. And as I'm doing this, I'm learning. It got to a point, I started using my colleagues. Meaning, if I have a technical issue that I cannot solve, instead of me telling the technical guy, help me and solve it, I'll tell him, I'll call him on Microsoft Team, asking, guy, I have this customer, CCCO, I don't want to create a ticket for your team. Oh, please help me. How can I attend to this customer? And he'll share his screen and tell me what to do. That is it. Please mute. That was how I started learning. I know a lot about networking. I know a lot about virtual machines. I know a lot about security. Like, I know a lot. Please mute now. Take no.
Friday.
Sorry.
Friday,
Techno.
Atabo.
Oh.
Sorry.
Friday, Atabo.
Otaba.
My phone is disturbing.
Mute it. Mute the phone.
Please, can you mute the Zoom, please?
On Gaya Otaba this morning.
Sorry.
So moving forward. So as I was saying, at some point I was almost good at everything. So I don't need anybody. I don't need to escalate to anybody. I can stay on my own, do my job, and it helped me a lot. So from today, you don't enter, they say you don't enter. You have to start learning how to explore, not for my sake, but for your sake. Because the learning experience is just going to be 6 to 7 weeks. And after this period, the level of support and attention you are getting from everybody, including me, your classmates, your admins, you may not be able to have that level of support again. Do you know why? Everybody will be out there looking for a job. Some people will even get a job before the end of this training, and they'll be trying to fit in, get used to their new environment, and they won't have that time to give you 100% attention. So now is the time for you to start building the rapport, exploring, learning to be on your own and get needed expected results, learning not to depend solely on people. Then ask people questions. The right questions. Don't ask questions like you have not done any job at all. We don't ask questions like we don't know anything at all, like we tabula rasa. No. Before you ask question, do a little bit of digging. That way, when the person is even give you a wrong response, you'll be able to know. Do you understand the point?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
So now I've told you guys about the video and how you are going to get that. Then we have recent. Recent is like what you recently touched, opened, or clicked on. You see them here. Then we have start. Start is like adding some level of importance to your document. You always want to, I think you have this on WhatsApp, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Start messaging.
Yes.
Where you can, okay, let's say I want to come back to this message later. You can click on it and you go to organize and you see start, right? So now that I've started, I can come here. Can you see it here now?
Yes.
So it means that I don't need to come back here and start looking for that message everywhere. Remember, can you see all the documents I have? Imagine me trying to get that particular Google Sheet out of all this. It's going to be hard. But once I start it, I can always come to my start message. I'll see it there and I'll do whatever I want to do. Then we have spam. Spam is also a place where you can find some information that you couldn't see on your drive or recent or shared with me. Be able to see it in your spam. Do you understand the point? Maybe there is some kind of blocking. There are some companies you work with and they will set up your account in such a way that a lot of things will be blocked from happening. Like your company account. I'm not talking about your individual account. I'm talking about your company account. Your company account can be set up whereby you cannot get information outside the organization. I hope you know.
Yes.
All the information you get will be within the organization. Remember, it's a company, it's not individual. So in that case, if an information managed to even come in, it will go to where? Spam. Then we have bin. This is another place that many of you will put me wahala, but go work. Some of you, we delete your information here. Hey, Epitos, I mistakenly deleted my folder. When you come to me, Epitos, I mistakenly delete my folder. The English way I go speak is that you should go to bin and do what? Can you see this
Retrieve.
Restore. But when you tell me, Epitos, I mistakenly deleted my folder and I send it to your bin and you cannot find it in a bin, It simply means that you did not mistakenly delete your folder. It was what? An intentional deleting. Because for you to delete it from here, first of all, it has to be 30 days before it goes out of this place. And for it to delete immediately, that means you did not only delete it by mistake, you also came here and did what? Delete forever.
Deleted forever.
Good. So maybe they use the one English correctly, because if you come to me and you're saying that you mistake, remember, mistakenly deleted can be restored. Then you know your storage already. Now, another thing you guys need to understand is how to organize. This one, it's not like it's a big deal, but because when you start working, you are going to be overwhelmed with a lot of things. To make your life a lot easier, things like this are worth knowing. So you see, you are looking for something, it has to do with, let's say you're looking for a spreadsheet. Instead of you wandering around the whole information you have here, you can simply click on spreadsheet and it's only going to show you what spreadsheets. Do you understand? Can I see all the spreadsheets? Yes. They're only going to show you the spreadsheet. Then you can also clear all the folders. So you can come here, then we move this, show everything. You are looking for somebody, you can come here and you search for people. You are looking to modify anything. Let's say you're looking for today's folder or anything you created today. You come here. Can I say this is the only thing we created today?
Yes.
Good. Then you're looking for source. Is if the one coming from email or Google Meet, you can click on any of these and it takes you there. So like that. Then for the video, once you open your folder and you see a video, remember I said you can download, or just ensure that you are watching it and keeping it for yourself. After 3 months, anything beyond 3 months is me being too nice. So you come here and right click, you will see how to open it. You can open it from here. You can see open in a new tab, open with video player, or if you are using your phone, there's something like, is it media player? Or what is that stuff we used to watch video before?
Yes.
Not any video player. There are a lot of video players, so you can use any of that. Then you can click here to download. Can I see the download?
Yes.
You can also, but don't rename. Yes. This rename is not for you. This renaming is when you create a folder. Remember, I said before you submit anything file folder, you have to give it appropriate name. So if the one you have does not have appropriate name, that means you have to rename it. And if it is something official, remember to add your name. It's important. Before you go to say, oh, like the person, there's someone that chatted me yesterday, student. If Peter, she now said something like, it's my own different. She started blaming God. Or the way I take she's out of my DNA. I was willing to listen to her until she started saying something about God, about this. And she just graduated. And this is like the 3rd job she's applying. And she got a rejection email. According to her, they moved on with someone else. And she said, why is her own different? That. I was about to say something nice, but he started saying that God this. And I said, hey. Let's not talk about God. You see, you are not too special, actually. And I don't know why you are feeling like you are too special. Why you think you deserve this job more than the other people that applied for the job or got the job. Because to me, the truth is you need a job. 50 more people apparently, or 20 more people apply for the same job. They also deserve the job just as you do, right?
Yes.
Abi, you deserve and pass.
No.
You don't deserve the job more. I like us being honest. Some of us only show our success stories, but sometimes I try to share my own bitter side. But for every rejection I have ever gotten is part of what brought me to where I am today. And a person who apply for a job, they get rejections. Meaning, if you did not apply, you will not even get rejection in the first place. So you keep trying. When you get a yes, or when you get an offer, it simply means that other people got a no. Abi?
Yes.
So life is taught by turn. Now it is your time to get a no, so that another person can get a yes. When you yourself, you will get your own yes, other people will also get a no. And it's just keep protecting like that. So there's no need feeling like God don't like you, or God. So if God can't like you, doesn't mean God hates the other people? That is the question. So, but the thing is, in as much as we are all struggling, those things that is within your power, within your jurisdiction that you expected to do, like when you are submitting your application, you make sure that you're doing the right thing. All your folders are organized, put in the same place. Your files are put in the same. Doing all those small things that some people might overlook. These are the things that might also help you, because sometimes recruiters don't even see your CV. I have been able to be part of my company's hiring team. When they want to hire somebody in my team, I sometimes interview as well, and I'm beginning to realize some of the things these guys do, or some of the things that mistakes that recruiters make, and once you make that, you make your own mistake, and the recruiter will not even bother. Remember, recruiter can also be overwhelmed. I hope you know.
Yeah.
Do you get the point I'm making? Okay, let me put it this way. Our recruiter is always overwhelmed. And why is she overwhelmed? Because let's say she posts a job. That job, she only needs one person. And out of the one person, let's say 50 people applied. Now, don't you think it's a big deal for her to start checking everybody one by one to 50? You get?
Yeah.
And because she wants to hire the best, she may even decide to check up to 30. And after checking up to 30, what if she now check your own and your information is not complete? Do you think to have the time to start, unless there's something about you that stood out? That's the only way they'll start telling you, oh, we are looking for this information. Can you provide your CV? Oh, because there's something about you. But if there's nothing about you that stood out, so sorry, you have 50 to pick from. So you just need to find a way. Then another thing is, if you are trying to download and you're having issues, you can also make a copy. Making a copy means that we are duplicating it, and the one you duplicated, you can watch it. We are not sharing it with anyone. We are not struggling, it's just you. So you can make a copy and you'll be able to watch. Then I've talked about sharing. Organize allow you to move your file from one place to another. Adding a shortcut just give you an opportunity to be able to copy at will. Just have a shortcut and start. Then I'm not sure there's any other thing that is here for us to discuss. You can see get drive for desktop, keyboard shortcut and all that. You can see setting. The setting here, it just has to do with all the things about your drive. Do you understand? So that just you can see your sound, your language, your how you open your PDF. Is it in a new tab or preview? Density, like lights. You know this, Abby?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
So these are the things you do here. You can see notification too. In case you want to get notification when get all updates about Google Drive item via email. In case you want to get all this notification, you check this. Manage app. You can see all the apps. All these apps are integrated to my drive, right?
Yes.
Integrate, but the sweet thing here is that most of them are Google products. Is that okay? Most of them are what? Google products. Why you are seeing Zapier here is because I linked Zapier to my to my Gmail. Do you understand? I linked Zapier. Don't worry, you guys are going to learn this later. But just know that I linked my Zapier account to my Google Drive. Do you understand? You are going to understand why it's here much later in the class. So anyone you do not want to link, you can always unlink them. So this part is easy. So do we have any question here before we move forward? I think there's a man that wanted to ask a question.
Yes. Yes, I wanted to ask a question.
I'm
because
listening
in
to
your
you.
previous question, before our question, you were like asking if kind of for people using the singular email, not like the one you have that you added. Using singular
For people
email
using what? Singular what?
So like just like yours, you have multiple emails accounts. You have multiple emails, your multiple emails. They're asking if you can't find it on Drive, share with Ari saying that you should check the people using just only one email, not like the way you have it or your own. They don't see it on any of them. Those Drive, share with me. Where else again can they check?
If you don't have multiple email, like me, let's say you just have one email,
Yes.
meaning that you are sure. The thing is, the probability of you submitting an invalid email, making mistake is there. Like some of you, when you want to type .com, some of you typed .com, like CON, instead of COM. Do you understand? So it's invalid. When it is time for me to, to share this video, I'm going to see if maybe I'm going to screenshot some of the emails that some of you submitted. That way you have a better idea of what I'm trying to achieve.
I'm trying to actually what I'm trying to, I don't see it on any of those places. If you give a correct email ability,
that means you did not get it.
Spam folder.
That means you probably did not get it. And your workaround would be sending your email again to the admin so that they can reshare it. Is that okay?
There's no possibility you can get it on spam folder.
How can you get it when I did not share it with you?
No, network flicker and go where you know send out.
And now I know concern again. I don't know how to explain it again. If you can't find it all of this place, it simply means that the email you submitted is invalid, or the email didn't deliver to you or something. So you have to resubmit your email again to the admin, and I have to resend it. As simple as that. Then OneDrive is Microsoft product version of Google Drive. The same thing. Yes. They do almost the same thing actually. But my laptop doesn't support Microsoft product. I don't know why. My Apple is fighting with Microsoft. It rejected on my product key. So there's no way I can show you this. But I can apparently show you Dropbox. I've been using OneDrive for the longest. As someone that works with Microsoft, we don't do Google Drive when you use Microsoft products. So I've been using OneDrive for the longest, and I'll tell you that it's the same thing you do with Google Drive that we do with OneDrive. You share information, you restrict accessibility. Sometimes you even add password. I think another thing I like about Microsoft is that when it comes to their products look more secure. Do you understand? Their products look somehow more secure than Google. So they add password, they add so many other things that would restrict accessibility to their information. So these are the things, the only different. But the major one that you are going to be encountering more often is called Dropbox. It's called what? Dropbox. I'm going to share the link on the WhatsApp. So on the WhatsApp chat, I'm going to share the link on the WhatsApp chat so that you can click on it and
it's owned by Dropbox Incorporated.
Okay, check the WhatsApp chat. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Have you seen it? Okay, so you can click on it so that we can get started. So now, if you look at it, it's almost looking like Google Drive, right? Is it not?
Please, hello, please. Hello, please. Hello, yeah. Please tell Michael to mute. They are just producing sound and I don't know. And we've been
who is Michael?
Michael. It's becoming on and on.
Who is the person?
But why are you sending the messages to me, Beatrice? You've been sending me messages to mute and calling me Michael.
Yours was bad. Yours was bad initially.
I'm Shade Paul. Because of you, I haven't even unmuted again because you kept on complaining. But you've been messaging me for the last 5 minutes. Michael, mute.
Now everybody
and
calm
I'm not
down.
Michael.
Wait, the thing is, I think this sound is only heard in her own end, because if I'm hearing any sound, of course I'll mention the person's name. Right?
I even told her I'm not Michael. She keeps on. She's dropped about 10 messages to me to mute.
It's not only my own end. Other persons complained as well.
It
was coming from you initially before Michael now.
Wait,
but I've muted since because of you.
Okay. She said it's okay.
It's okay. Is the noise still coming? The thing is this: if there's noise, I'll be the first person to hear it. right? When Apex and others were making noise, I'm hearing buffering. So the person I'm hearing buffering now, I'm not hearing anything from his end, but I'm seeing that his mic is moving. It's Michael. So Michael, please remain muted, or I will send you back to the admin. Now you cause this one. So if you are not talking or you're not expected to talk, just ensure that your mic is muted. I still apologize to everyone. I beg, this small it doesn't supposed to happen. That's why I know they like make techno users admin. That mic and techno they use addition. So I beg, let's get over it, right? So looking at my screen, you can apparently see that Dropbox look exactly like Google Drive, Abby, with a little tweak, but it's almost the same.
Yes.
The only difference is that they keep releasing new features. The last time we came to class, did we see this thing this side? Those that were in the last class, we didn't see this. Do you get the point? They keep releasing or rearranging their dashboard. They just keep rearranging their dashboard. All these things are available, but in different locations. So now they keep rearranging. So you can see folder. I see all the folders we have. So they now have space for us to see our folders as individual. We also have space to do what? This is your home. And remember what I said about home. When you come to home, everything can be seen in your dashboard. Abby?
Yes, the whole dashboard.
Can you hear me?
Yes, correct.
Everything can be seen on your dashboard when you are home. So now, remember what I said. What did I say we are learning? Buttons, right? So remember we said we are learning via buttons. So now under home, which is the first button, the first thing we have here is what? All files. And when we say all files, what does that mean? When you come to Google, it's simply your what? My Drive. Do you get the point?
Yes.
When you come to my Drive, what do you see? Is it not everything?
Oh, yes.
Right? So that is why when you come to this, we have all files, you can see both your files or both your folder, everything is here. So now under it, we have upload. You see, they say upload or drop. So you can see here, when you click on upload, but this is somehow stupid. Because they added this one newly. So what is this upload doing? You say upload file, upload folder, import from Google Drive. The same way, come here, create. You can see you can create a folder, a document, and all that. And you still have what? Is it not the same thing? They need to sack their product manager. The guy is trying so hard to be working and creating multiple features. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
The person where they become their new product manager. You know, when you join a company as a product manager, you want to create something, maybe so now you do their one, right? So he's not creating duplication. That's what I'm saying. So now under here, we can say that you can upload a file. When you click on it, you can see it here directly from your system. You can also do what? You can also upload a folder directly from your system. This is exactly what we're doing on Google Drive. And you can also import from Google Drive. You see, it's giving you the opportunity to connect to your Google Drive and also upload folder from your Google Drive. You see, it's trying to access my Google Drive. Can I see it? And I can give it access. And once I give it access, can you see it here? Can you see my Google Drive is opening? No, they say error.
Yes.
So you skip this part. You say I should switch. I don't want to switch. They say, we are sorry, you do not have access to this page. Hey, that's supposed to be my account. Anyway, I think I have to upgrade to be able to do this. So now we have seen what is happening on your upload, and you can see create. Under create, you still have create a folder, shared folder. You know what is shared folder? Automated folder. There are different folders you can create. Automated folder has to do with you running automation. You know what I mean by running automation?
No.
You know what I mean by running automation? I didn't want to talk about automation today because it's going to confuse you guys a bit. Well, you know what? But you know the meaning of automation. Let's start with that one.
Yeah.
You know, to automate something is to automatically carry out a task without manually doing anything. So now, when it comes to automation, it means that you have to first of all get your hand dirty only the first time. That means it doesn't just, it's not magic. It doesn't just start happening. You have to build it the first time, Abi. After setting it up, building it, then you can now go and sleep. Then every other thing will start happening on its own, right? You get the point. So so I have this one now. So this automated folder, meaning that I have a folder I created, which is the name of the folder is Ada. So because of this folder is Ada, can I see it? I think I just deleted it. Did I? I think I just deleted it. So you come here, you say create automated folder. So what do? You can come here and they say what are we trying to achieve with the folder? Say file are added to a selected folder. So you say when a file is added to what? A selected folder. So what is the name of the folder? You can call it Ada or anything, right? So now you come here and it's asking you, read this English. When files are added to Ada, then do what? Into folder grouped by into folder grouped by, is it monthly? Is it yearly? Is it keyword? You can also see a drop down here to know what is on the drop down. You can see under the drop down here, we have another step, right? So now that means I selected what? Monthly. Can you see it here? Monthly. Then we add another one here, which is another step. They say, okay, when they say, you see the English here, when files are added to Ada, then organize into folder group by month, and then do what? Do you understand? And then set a rule that rename the file. So the main thing we want them to do is when this is organized by month, they should rename the what? The file. Do you understand? Then rename them to what? Adding name rule. So we need to add a name rule. So you can come here, add them to, pick any keyword. So included upload date, you have to add the date. Then the name, you can add the name here. Do you understand? Some of the rules, I may not be able to add some of the rules because my account is not upgraded to the bigger one. Then you can keep adding. You can see add another rule. You can see if you want to add capitalized initials, separated words, depending on what you want. You can select the two or you can select just one. But can you see the command line here? Can you see the command line?
Yes.
Can you see the example, what it's going to look like?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to explain this later. But if I'm you, can you at least be looking at the picture here?
The preview, yes.
Can you see example? They say, for example, add the word final to the name of the file added to this folder. Do you not understand what I'm trying to do? Can you see this one has what? Final.
Final.
Can you see it here? So now what it means is that for this first time, I'm getting my hand dirty by, writing or creating all the rules I want to happen or the event, just creating them. But when I'm done creating for this first time, I don't need to worry again. For any time a file is added to that folder, the rules we set here, we do what? We happen automatically. Do you get the point? So when you are done, you save. Is that okay? When you are done, you save. Can you not see it here? Can you see what happened? Can you see it here? Can you see our Ada? You can set upload a file.
Yeah.
So let's upload a file. And it's adding. So you see, the file is successful. So this one is manually uploaded. So for any other one that we forward that is not manually uploaded, we start seeing them here. Is that okay?
Yes.
Is that okay? So I'm just trying to.
Yes.
The truth is that this is not your job, but then I like my students of knowing please almost everything because you sincerely do not know what your job will look like. Is that okay? But you are not expected to start using Dropbox to automate issues. Dropbox is solely for you to disseminate information, share information, collaborate with your teams, but then if you know how to automate processes, there's no need of overworking yourself when you can always automate some of all these things to reduce your workload. So under the same crate, you can see what we have: screen recording. You know what is screen recording? Me personally, I use screen recording a lot because sometimes I might be explaining things to somebody and I'm tired of talking. You know, there are some people you keep talking and talking and talking. Like, we have a new intake in my company and I'm the person's body. Body means like I'm shadowing the person. You get? So now, if this person is asking me a question, sometimes I may be free and I will chat, we chat and chat. But other days, I may not be free. So what will Equitas do? I can quickly screen record what I want this person to do and send to the person. You get the point?
Yes.
Like me now, some of you will start having issues. I don't know how to find the video. Instead of me talking and talking, I'm going to record a long video or share the one I have previously recorded so that you guys can use it to locate the video. I'm going to share that later as well. So in that case, so I can come here, you can see I'm sharing my screen. Do I want to share just one tab, or do I want to share the entire window, or do I want to share my entire screen? You can see I have two screens, right? I have what? Two screens. So I can decide to share the two screens, but then no, I can just decide to share this one. Or if it's just one tab, I want to show the person one tab, then it's fine. They click on it and you share. And you can see me. Can you see me?
Yes. Yeah.
So I'm currently sharing my screen. When you look here, can you see here? When you look here, all I just need to do is click start and I will start sharing my screen and it's recording. And when we are done, or when I'm done recording, I will simply do what? I will stop and you can see what I recorded. Can you see it here?
Yes. Yeah.
So it means you see I recorded my screen. So had it been I'm teaching this person how to use Dropbox, I will simply record everything like this and I will insert it, or I will, you can see it here. And I don't want to do this one. This one they'll ask you to download up. So I'll just close this. So you will record and do everything and you'll be able to see that. Right? So the next one is under the same crate, we have send file request in case you are requesting somebody to send you a file, everything. Then we also have you editing video, image, and PDF. You can, but remember, you need to have the required access before you can do any of this. Then another one is presentation. Dropbox doesn't have its own presentation document or feature. Do you get what I'm saying? Microsoft have PowerPoint. Google Drive have Google Slide. Do you get the point?
Yes.
So Dropbox as a product does not have its own feature that looks like Slide or PowerPoint. So what does it do? It's now borrowed from third party like Microsoft or Google. So if you want to create a slide or PowerPoint presentation, it doesn't have its own, but you can use either Google or Microsoft PowerPoint. Is that okay? The same thing with Google Sheet. It doesn't have its own type of spreadsheet. So it's borrowed from Google Sheet and also from Microsoft Excel. So is it that you're using Excel here or you're using Google Sheet? It also have web, that shortcut in case you want to be exploring directly from web. So now we also have a folder which I've already told you guys how you can just click on it and you give it a name and all of that. And in case you want to add automation, you remember what I did? Remember what I did, Abby?
Yes.
Remember I created a folder so you can create it and add automation. Can you see that I have brought us back to where we can create automation, right?
The rules.
Right? Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. So on the right side, remember we have, they decided to show us different things. We have photos, in case you want to see photos. We have shared with shared. Remember this one, Abby? You remember shared?
Yes.
The same shared with me. So these are the ones people shared. Then you have signature. signature is one of the reasons why most of you might encounter we encounter Google Dropbox before any other tools. Anyway, Dropbox might happen. No, Google Drive might happen, but many of you will definitely encounter Dropbox before working with Google Drive. Do you know why?
No.
No.
Because some companies will hire you using Dropbox contracts. Do you understand? They will send you your contract via Dropbox, meaning as if they want to hire you, they will send you Dropbox. They will send you your contract via Dropbox so that you can easily sign and get a copy, and they also get the copy back. Do you get the point I'm making?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like my own
Yes.
company hired me using Dropbox. My other company hired me using Dropbox. My sister hired her using Dropbox. Most people they hire us using Dropbox. So the company we create, they will have a copy of their contract already on their Dropbox, and they will send it to you, and you will get a copy, and you will be asked to sign. So how do you do that? So you can come here, you see, get signatures. I want to get signatures from people. I can come here. You know, of course, now signature, you get it on documents. So let's pretend that this document here, I saw something that looks like a Microsoft document. Adi? Okay, let's put this one. This one looks like something we can sign. So you see this one, right? So we choose it. So when we choose it, it opened. And Michael needs to go back to becoming an attendee. Make our life a lot easier. So can you see the name here? Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
So now they're asking you, who is the signer? Who am I sending this contract to sign? Am I sending it to you or to Equitas? So I would say the name of the signer is what? Equitas. Can I say her full name? Do I want to add another signer? Like if it is me that is sending out a sales copy, like I'm sending a contract to our customers, some of them will say, okay, we want so person to sign. So they want their CEO to sign, they want their manager to sign, they want maybe another person, their lawyer to sign. Do you understand? So in that case, I can add multiple signers. Is that okay?
Yes.
I can decide to add another signer. I can see here the same thing. So I can decide to add multiple signer, right? And you can also set signer order. And the way setting signer order is that the way you want them to appear. Who comes first? Who comes second? Like that. Do you get the point?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So now we have added this. Then I add. So under here, you see the name of the person who is going to sign. Now, what are the things, the field we want to see? So you just drag. Can you see it here? So you want this person to write the signature, normal pencil signature, drawing your signature. If that what you want the person to do, then you pick it and drop. But if you want the person to write just their initial A-E, you do what? You pick it and drop, right? If you want the person to add their title, their job title, like a customer success, I can just drop this. So you now add your job title, then you sign. If I want the person to write anything, you can add what? Text box. Is that okay? You want the person to add company, you drag and drop company. You want the person to date signed to be added, you just add it somewhere. So remember, this is not how it is done. I'm just showing you guys around, right? Like, your documents need to be plain and proper. But I'm just using this to show you guys because I don't have a document, a contract. But the most important thing is that, remember, the contract is probably ready. So the only thing you just need to drag is maybe the person's name and signature, Chikina. You understand? The person's name is already here.
Yeah.
So it's just the name and signature. So when you are done, if you are done, once you think you are done adding everything you need to add, what do? You send. So I can add this message if I want. So it's optional. As I say, sign this now. And I will send. It's sending. And let's see if I got it. Okay. So let's see the English. So now, can you see? All this one have been signed, but the one we just sent now is what?
Pending.
Pending. So let's check my email for that. Just a moment. Let me enable it from my phone first. So I'm able to open it here. Okay. All right. So can you see it here?
Yes.
Can you see
Yes.
April? Okay. Review. They
Yes.
say, you see the English I wrote? What is that English?
Sign
I
this
wrote
now.
something now.
Sign now.
this now.
Sign this now. It's
Okay,
below.
sign. Oh, see it here. It's so tiny. I know this here. So now, what you expected to do is just to click review and sign. So you click review and what? Sign. And that is that. You are not expected to do any other thing. So let's just open it. See. So can you see it here? So can you see the new one? This one, remember this document has been used previously, right?
Yes.
So but see the new one. So the new one here is what did they say? Make we add here. This is title. Your title I can say CSM. Then my company, I can say Digital Reach, right? Maybe like this type Reach. Then I can now come here and sign. Remember, you can now drag. Do you understand? You can pick your pencil and you write your signature, right? And if you didn't get it correctly, you clear and do it again, right? And if you have maybe you have had it in the past, maybe I've used Dropbox to sign your signature in the past, you can come here and click and upload your signature. But you have not done it in the past, all you just need to do is to clear and keep drawing until you get the right signature. And when you are done, what do? You insert. Can you see it here? And the date, automatically, it came with the date. So we didn't even need to add the date. It automatically came with the date. When you are done, you continue and it will ask you, you agree, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Then you accept and you just, and it's, thank you for submitting. Is it not easy? It's easy.
It is.
That is why you are going to encounter Dropbox earlier. Because if you get a job, most of them will send you a contract on Dropbox to sign. Then moving forward, we also have file requests, deleted files. I've already explained. I said when anything you deleted, it has to be here for like 30 days, unless you delete it yourself. Then we also have others. Then the sweetest thing about Dropbox is that it's a suite. It's a what? A suite. What is the meaning of a suite? It means that it's a connection of other tools. Do you understand? You know, remember Google is also a suite, Abby. This is Google Suite. So Google Suite have other tools like this. When you come to Dropbox, don't you see the same thing here?
Yes.
Don't you see the same thing like that?
Yes.
So when you now click on it, this is now where you have other things. You have your Dropbox, which is the main one we are talking about. We have Dash. They say find and organize all work content by Dropbox. It's just a different app. We have Replay. This one is for what? To approve your videos. We have DocSend. This one allows you to securely send large documents. Do you understand? It allows you to securely send your large documents. You can protect them by adding, you can see it here. Can I see it here? Can I see spaces? Can I see agreements? Can I see files? Can I see contacts? Can you see accounts? Do you understand? Can you see accounts? Like there's a lot, these are sample contacts. There are a lot you can do. You see their contacts, you see their email ID, like everything, see agreements. But for Omo, this one is not cheap. 150 per month. All these ones you are seeing with something highlighting you have to purchase them individually. Do you understand? Do you get the point?
Yes.
Okay. Then we have your sign, which is the one I just showed you guys. It's also a standalone app. We have backup, which one allows you to back up all your resources automatically. Remember your computer in the Google Drive. Remember what I'm talking about? This one that allows you to sync from on-premise, from your computer, right? So this one have its own, but it's called backup. Then we have capture. Your capture is the one I showed you guys that has to do with what? Screen recording, right? The one I recorded myself. Then we have transfer. They say transfer like paper. Then we have paper. The paper here is just like Google Documents or Microsoft Word. Is that okay? Then we have your password. Your password is where you store your password, like your password manager and so on and so forth. So I don't want to open that now. Then in all of these, another thing you should know is how to share your file. Remember, we're able to share file. You can see it here. Can you see share?
Copy link and transfer copy.
Transfer copy. You see, this one, they just added this transfer. This transfer was not there before. We previously just add people. Remember this one is on Google, where you add Gmail. You can see it, add the person's email ID, right? And you can write a message if you want. And what do you see here? Can edit. But what did we say about permission? You change it to what? Can view. Right? Then in case you want to copy, you can also edit this, remove this one, and use copy.
Copy link.
Do you understand? We can also use what? Copy link. And you see, it's allow editing. So because it's allow editing, we should be able to do what? To go to the settings and disable this. This one is not as it used to be very straightforward, but recently it's not that very straightforward. Do you understand? So, and you can see, remember all these things. We also have so many of all these things on your Google Drive, your folder, share, copy link, and all of that. We have almost all these things on our disk. Can you see it here? Can you now see here? At least we can now manage, right?
Yes.
Can you see that we can now manage? So you can come here and you will see your folder settings. You can see link for editing, and you see delete link. And come here, access anyone with the word link. Then you can come here. You can also add expiration, require the password, and you can download disable download. What do we mean by expiration?
How long the file stays before being shredded?
Not being deleted, but how long do we have access to it? So had it been this is enabled for me, it means that I can turn it on, and when I send you a folder, and it will give me date for me to select dates. Once I select on Monday, after on Monday, you may be seeing the folder, but you will not have access to the folder. You understand? It will be what? It will be restricted. The same thing with password. If I set a password, it means that you need to have access to that password. I need to personally give you the password before you can access this document. Then we have our link. They say people with this link word can view. Is that okay?
Yes.
Is that okay? You can see here, you can download, you can delete, you can open, you can click on the three dots to see more, edit, automation, manage permission. You can see manage permission, where you can see what, editing and all of that. So that is that. Do we have any questions as regards to here?
Yes.
Oh yeah, ask your questions.
Please,
I have a question.
Do I go ahead?
I'm listening to you.
Okay, please, for the beauty of the subtopic we just treated now, can we check the sign signature if it had appeared already?
Yes, now. Oh, sorry, I forgot. This is it here. You can see recently. You can see signed.
Yes.
This is it. No, I added two. This is the one we signed today, right?
Yes.
So it's there. It will be shown automatically. So any other question before we move forward? Before I forget, Coursera. I'm listening to you.
Okay, please, for the signature, is it only on Dropbox?
Okay, my question.
Wait, one person at a time. He said on the signature, what happened?
Signature, is it only on the Dropbox that we can find it? Is it also on Google Drive?
No, Google does not have the property, does not have the feature. Only your is the feature that Dropbox have. But that does not mean you cannot sign Google Documents or Microsoft Documents. There are so many softwares online that can allow you to sign contracts from your end and send. But in this case, now the company send you through Dropbox. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Do you get the point I'm making? The company is the one that send you this Dropbox to sign it from. So they are, like my company, they send contract, everything from Dropbox. So your own is just to sign. It's not like hard. Your own end, you may not even be the one to send contract. But like I keep saying, people where they send contract no get too hate. It might also be your job. Is that okay?
Yes.
Any question from Q&A?
Okay. Yes. My question is, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So my question is for, if I want to send, for example, for the Google Drive, if I want to send my CV and cover letter, and with the option of the share, with the share option, that means I can arrange different recruiters' email. Like for example, I can arrange like 3 to 4 recruiters' email and just share my CV and cover letter to them, or I have to do it one after the other. If the job, whatever, is the same,
are they from the same company?
Job, can I send this at the same time to 4 recruiters' email with the option of the share?
Are they from the same company?
For the Google Drive.
Are they the same company? Like from the same company? Yeah, you can do that.
No.
But that means
the way
you can send it to many people.
Okay.
That is bulk sending. But that means your CV will not be addressing a particular job or a particular company. You get my point? Because you cannot be sending a cover letter addressing Digital Reach while you are sending the cover letter to Dangote. Does it make sense?
No.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know if the person that asked the question you understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
I said you can send as many as you want, but the thing is that you need to ensure that your letter or your CV or everything is named appropriately. You cannot call it a job application folder for Digital Reach, but you are sending it to Dangote. So that means you just have to call it Equitas Customer Support or Equis CSM job application or open application, to show that it's not like you're just reaching out. So you can just give it a general name without limiting it to a particular company. In that case, you can share it to as many people as you want.
Okay. Sorry, good afternoon.
Okay.
Hi.
I actually wanted to ask, can I go on?
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to ask, so doing that, what the last person said, I'm sending your file to different recruiters. Won't it now mean that, let's assume I'm sending to Dangote, I'm sending to GT Bank, I'm sending to Access Bank, I'm sending to a lot of people. Won't they all see that I share this particular with everybody?
No.
Okay, they can access that. All right, that's what I wanted to ask.
But even if they see it, that shouldn't be their problem. You are looking for a job.
Well, that's true. That's true.
And it's not like the email is coming from a company account, it's your private account, meaning that you are desperately looking for a job. Every recruiter knows this already.
Oh, that's true.
Do you get the point?
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Okay. Somebody said that, please can you repeat that any part on Dropbox? I didn't get it. Which any part? Can you tell me exactly the any part? My question is this: Is Dropbox part of Google program? No, Dropbox is just on its own. Dropbox is just a third party. Admin, please can you relate my question to it? Please can you repeat your question, favor? Please, can't use my mic. How can I use it? You cannot use it because you're not an admin. Do I always have to open my Dropbox from the browser, or should I? You can download this as an app on your phone. You can, every app we are mentioning here, Google Drive, any app at all, you can download all of them from your phone. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes. Equi, please, I'd like to ask a question, but I don't know if I'm allowed to ask a general question. Okay, let me just start with the first one. From the specification of the laptop which you used on the group, if I could recall very well, I think the minimum is 4 gig RAM, then Core i5 and all of that, if I get it right. But that's for the specification. How about the laptop itself? Because I have a MacBook. I hope I won't have problem with that since they are web-based, I think so, and app-based.
I use MacBook myself, so I really do not know much. I feel anyone works as long as it's cool. But the thing is, if somebody's buying a new laptop,
Okay, can I go ahead?
Yeah.
Hello?
You can go ahead.
Okay, all right. Secondly, just the SLA, like you mentioned, I wanted to ask, can it also be known as terms and condition, more like
the company?
It's more like
terms and condition.
Yes. Okay. Thirdly, the last one, the resilience, because since it's more like something you have to expand, like a bandwidth. I don't know. I just want to have an idea so I can better understand.
What?
The resilience.
Mm-hmm.
The resilience. Can it be seen? Yeah, can it be seen as a bandwidth when you say you have to expand for it to be able to carry out your customers' need and capacity? Yeah.
Yeah, but most of these things I talk from cloud knowledge. So when we talk about cloud, there's what we call virtual machine. You know what is virtual machine? Virtual machine is like your computer. It's not like it's like virtual machine. For those that are familiar with Azure, it's a virtual computer. So it's like a computer, but this time it is not your physical computer. But the same thing that your computer, all the properties your physical computer have, your virtual machine have them. Do you understand? Now, sometimes there are some things you will be doing with your virtual machines, and it will be way bigger than the type of virtual machines you bought. The same thing, your laptop. Your laptop sometimes crash. Like if you're using Windows 7 or maybe like all these old version laptops, sometimes they crash when there are some maybe software or application you want to run and it will crash. Abi?
Yes.
So the ability of your laptop not crashing no matter whatever load you added on it is what we call resilience.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
So, and what I was trying to explain is that some of the applications we use, the products, the company try on their own end to tighten all these loose ends to ensure that the products don't crash when there's much load. And I use Facebook as an example. I said, imagine a situation, all of us, we upload pictures, videos on Facebook, and one day we cannot do that anymore because Facebook have taken enough. Like like the videos are too much and the storage can no longer do what? Contain all of this thing. So you have to what? You have to shut down. But from their own end, they have built the product in such a way that it can withstand this pressure. No matter the amount of videos we are creating, the amount of content we are creating, it cannot crash. Is that okay?
Yes.
Is that okay?
Very clear, yes.
Yeah.
Any other question? Women, I ask question
very
today. Women.
Please, I have a question.
Another man again.
Can I go ahead?
Yeah, Joe.
I'm good, yeah. My question is, you made earlier before when we started,
now they play the music first.
About Microsoft, that you say their SLA time is about, they give about 99.9.
It's not time. It's not time. It's not time. SLA agreement.
Their SLA agreement, that's what I want to say. They are 99%, 99.9. So I wanted to ask, is it that if paraventure they have like, let's just say a breakage or a breakdown,
downtime.
Yeah, they have a downtime, like maybe this is a particular time for them to restore back their system before customer can start complaining, or they don't have a particular time to restore it.
If you have a downtime, let's say you are working in the bank, or you as a user, you have a downtime. Do you wait for the bank to come and start telling you, oh, it will be restored without being upset?
No, that's what I want to confirm, because most of the time
the thing is that based on the agreements they have given, I also gave you instances of what they have put in place to ensure that it doesn't happen. I told you something about redundancy. Redundancy, we have the geographical redundancy and is it geographical and is it local redundancy? Local redundancy and geographical redundancy. So now it means that your based on the products you are buying, based on the virtual machine or resources you are buying from Microsoft, it means that they are going to duplicate it depending how you want it to be duplicated, because now you're the creator. So when you are creating it, there's option for you to choose whether you want to duplicate it in I think three geographical zones or local zones. So geographical zone means that I can have a resources deposited in Lagos. I'll have the same exact resources in London. I will have the same exact resources in Germany. So it means that if the one in Lagos is having issues, there's what we call fault domain. The fault domain will quickly transfer your accessibility to the one in the UK or Germany. And you will not even notice. The customer will not even know that we have a downtime. Do you understand? Maybe it will take time, like a minute to load, but you will not, you can even think that is your network. And you'll start experiencing your optimal support or access without. But when there is a total downtime, when the fault domain cannot connect to another fault domain or local distribution, then there's a downtime. In that case, the support team need to do something. But if they cannot do something, because like I said, if a human being is sick, this product, no matter how good they are, sometimes something, even Facebook, remember there was a time last year that Facebook, all of a sudden, everybody, including Mark himself, have the same number of followers. I don't know if you guys have forgotten. Yeah. Like everybody's follower on Facebook became the same.
Yeah.
I think after like few hours, it was restored back. Something like that. So no matter how good you think your product is, there will still be a time that there will be a downtime. So in that case, the only thing you have to do is to apologize to your customers and take responsibility. I told you my own company case, this is what I was trying to say. The thing that happened in my company, I was trying to explain, happened in November. I never MVP. And we are still we still have customers we are still apologizing to, taking responsibility, paying. When I was with Microsoft, we have refunded a customer $200,000 because of SLA downtime. You know Lemonade? There's an app called Lemonade. I think they are financial app also. I think it's a
a financial app.
Yes. My first time of hearing that name was during this problem. I think they deployed their resources on the cloud, Azure cloud. So all their resources, the bank or app or whatever, was deployed on Azure cloud. And on that day, this thing clashed. They couldn't access it. So they were not asking for refund based on what they can. They were asking for refund for the amount of money they lost for that day or for that period. You get the point?
Yeah.
So when it comes to SLA, things like this, it's hard. And that is why you who is at the receiving end, who is working as a customer support, you need to understand what SLA is all about and the kind of agreement your company went into partnership with other company. That way, you'll be able to know how to tighten the loose end. When this customer comes, you also learn how to prioritize their issues, because there are some issues that it's not SLA issues. Those ones can wait. But when it's SLA issues, you need to take your time, prioritize them, respond to them, escalate that. These guys, they need to see that you are working. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
So any other questions?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question concerning the Dropbox signature. Okay, in a situation whereby a company sends you, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
They sent you a contract to sign. They sent it via email, right? So, and with that email account, you've never opened a Dropbox account with it or something. So if you're going to sign the email or the contract, rather,
did you see me signing contracts on Dropbox?
No, like they sent the signature. You talked about signature.
So when I sent the signature to myself. That email that you saw me opening, this one here. I think I hope I'm not closed it. This one. Did you see me opening Dropbox to sign it? This is it.
No.
Did you see me open? I just click on review and I saw the document and I sign. I don't need to open. I don't have a Dropbox account with this.
Okay. That's what I wanted to understand. Thank you.
No, sorry, you don't do that.
Yes.
And when you sign, you also notice that I have my own copy. Can you see? You just sign.
Yes.
So I can view my own signed document. So I have my copy. Okay. And remember, we also have my own copy at the Dropbox. Remember, I showed you guys, this one. So you that signed, we have your own copy. Then the company will also receive back the one they sent to you to sign.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other question?
Okay. Yeah, if somebody asks, you say what is the difference between Coursera and Udemy?
What is the difference between your UNN? What's the difference between UNN and Suits or Unilag or UI? Or that is just it. You can use anywhere. I'm just showing you the one we use. But I also use Udemy. Why I use Coursera is because we can ask for financial support and we take some of these courses for free instead of, but Udemy you have to pay, even though it's not much. But me, I always support people. If you can afford to pay, sometimes on Udemy you can get some courses for 3,000, 4,000, Abby. So if you can pay for the course on Udemy, why not? But on Coursera, I have taken all these courses as far back as 2017 or 2018. And they were good, actually. I just want you guys to have like a little bit of technical background to see how things work, the technical aspects of what we're doing. And you can get that knowledge from this particular course. This one. They added new skill here. The owner of this course have added new AI skill to the content, probably. So now, can you see these courses?
Yes.
Can you guys hear me? So I'm trying to open. Okay, so we see this course, I have already enrolled, actually. I've taken the course. I said I'm supposed to look for the owner of this course and ask this guy, you need to share your revenue with me small because the number we have here, I'm sure I've contributed more than 20,000 of this number of students that have enrolled. Because every single person that passed our training probably enrolled on this course. When I took this course in 2017, it was less than 4,000 enrollment. 4,000, but it has grown to how many? 1.9 million enrolled. That is awesome. So, because I've probably, but you can see financial aid, Abby. Can you guys see financial aid?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so let me keep this one as there's something like, so I've taken these both courses actually. So I'm also going to, let me open a third one that I've not taken before and see if I will see what I'm looking for. This one. I think I like this course. This course is newly added. Microsoft IT Specialist. Maybe I'll add it to you guys. But let's see. I don't know why this is taking time. Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
So I wonder why it's taking time to load. Anyway, while we wait for it to load, you can see from here that we have what? Financial aid. So I wanted to show you guys that if we don't have financial aid, you can see, take it for free for 1 month. Can you see it here? A row for free, not 1 month, sorry. Can you see a row for free?
Yes.
So now this a row for free is just for you to learn for 1 week for free. Can you see it here? 7 days. So after 7 days, you'll be asked to pay. Unless you're able to finish it in 7 days. But sometimes it's very rare for you to finish it under 7 days. So because you may not be able to finish it under 7 days, the easiest thing to do is to do what? Apply for financial aid. Financial aid will give you either 100% or more. Sometimes they'll give you 100, but recently sometimes they give you 95% off, pay 5%. Sometimes, but most people get 100% off. You pay nothing. So all you just need to do is click on the financial aid. And when you click financial aid, they will tell you it will take up to 16 days. Reminding you that it will take up to 16 days is just a way to disencourage you. For those who are desperate to start immediately, for you to click start now, instead of what? Going ahead to do your what? Your financial aid application. Is that okay?
Yes.
Is that okay? All right.
Yes.
So you choose the one you are going for and you go towards. If you click on a row now, it simply means that you're enrolling for the 7 days. But if you click continue with your application, it will take you to your application dashboard. So you see here, anyway, because I already applied for this, I told you guys, I applied for this around 2019, but I think make the information you entered on, but I updated it around this time when I was teaching, right? So you come here, it's easy. It's just a form that you are filling. Some of you will think it's hard. So you come here, you choose your educational level, high school, like secondary school, college, some college, like maybe College of Education, HD. Is it HD? HD.
PGD.
HND. HND. Abi?
PGD.
HND. What is the name of the first one?
ND.
ND.
OND.
So if you did OND, maybe you can put some colleges, then college degree, university, maybe HND can also be college degree. Then your masters, if you have done your masters here, then if you have maybe certifications and all that, you can put others. Then you just select anyone that is appropriate to you. Now they're asking you what is your annual income. Omo, I'm broke. My what I earn in a year is not even up to $10. Because if you tell them you have money, then you should be paying for the course, right? If you have money, You should be paid for the course. But this is ridiculous. So then go to sell a lie. How can it be anyone $10 in a year? So maybe I just say 150 annual. Then you come down. Your employment status. You can, if you put full-time employment, it simply means that you can also do what? Afford to pay for the course, right?
And you want time for the.
So you can put students, unemployed, part-time, order. Maybe you're part-time, they know they to pay you. So you select anyone that you think will give you edge. Then you come here, you write the reason. Why are you applying for this aid? Please run away from sub-stories. If not, they will be rejecting your application. Not even this one. The difference between rejection and not approving it. So nobody cares about your sub-stories, please. Ensure that whatever you are writing has to do with your professional words, growth. Is that okay?
Yes.
Then when you are done, say, I have reviewed my information. You click on this and you go to next one. The next one is where they say, how will your selected course help you with what? Your goals. So you have to do what? Enter your response. Another thing you need to pay attention to is that whatever you are adding has to be how many? At least 150 words. Right? If what you are typing here is not up to 150, you cannot submit. It will be showing red. But you have to type something up to 150. You know, this like this is when they give you a number like this, like give you a limit like this. That's now when you realize that to type 150 words is not easy. But when they don't give you numbers, you go to see yourself to type 1,000 words. It's funny. So when you are done typing, then why how the course will help you, then you come here and you click on this. Click on all this, check, this is the terms and conditions. I'm sharing accurate information on my application. Remember, the name you added on your account is what is going to be on your certificate when it's ready. Then here, what do? You copy, you type exactly, see, agree to the what? Terms above. What? Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yes.
You type this thing here. They say, please type the following sentence. So in case you are too lazy to type, what do? You
copy and paste.
You copy and paste. If you are too lazy to type, you just copy it like that and paste it inside the box. Then you tell them that you're not a robot and why it's not highlighted for me to submit it, because here is empty. You get? So when you are done putting everything you are putting, and remember,
Please.
they are here. They said, how much can you afford to pay? My dear, zero. Let them be the ones to be the wicked ones that will now say, okay, pay $5. But for now, I ain't gonna pay nothing. I don't get money. You get? So when you are done, you review and submit. It's easy. So I'm going to share this course. Let me go back so that you guys will have. Then I'm going to share the course with you guys. So I'm still going to reshare it later in the evening when I'm going to be sharing the update group link. I'm going to reshare it again. So you don't need to worry too much. So but with this one, you can paste it, you can start already while you wait. As you are waiting for the video or anything, you can just apply for, because the earlier you apply, this better for you. You know, remember it's going to take 16 days. So that means before the 20th of this month, we start getting approval. You get the point? Start getting approval emails. So do you have any other things to talk about? I didn't want, normally our class used to last 3 to 4 hours. But for today, you guys are just starting. I wouldn't want to overwhelm you guys. I want to say because they close our class. So I don't want to overwhelm you guys. Then your assignment for today is to summarize whatever. I'm going to write it. Summarize what we discussed today, focusing on Google Drive, OneDrive, I want you to take your time and explore OneDrive. Even though we didn't talk about it, in case you're using Windows, it will be a lot easier for you. By using your phone, it will be easier for you as well. Dropbox and SLA. I want you to take your time and understand what SLA is all about. Now, this is how to write assignments. For some of you, we go and write waiting we don't know. You go and do copy and paste. Oh my sweet Jesus. Hey, I just deleted it. Just a moment.
I've sent it back.
Oh. Yeah, I made a mistake actually. That's why I want to do it. I didn't add SLA. OneDrive, Dropbox, and okay, so this is it. So now you can take your time, explore this. Then before we go, just in a quick update. Let's check this. Google Skill Shop. This is the one you can use and keep yourself busy before the video arrives. And I bet you enjoy playing around with Skill Shop. With Skill Shop, I'm an advocate of no skill is a waste. And when you are looking at becoming a VA or someone that wants to work remotely, the more skills you have, the better it is for you. You may use, especially if your existing skills, the skills you already have. You are a good salesperson, you are a customer support person, you have existing skills. All these things joined together with what you are going to be learning from us, we position you whenever you start applying for jobs. So here we have this Google Skill Shop. I'm sharing the link again. Please, you can also copy the link and post somewhere for yourself. So this Google Skill Shop, under it, we have so many courses. We have courses that has to do with Google Ads, Google Marketing Platform, Google Analytics, Google My Business, like there's a lot. So you can easily click on any of them to see other courses under that particular one. So, and some of these courses is not even up to 2 hours. Some of them are less than 1 hour. Some of them are just 40-something minutes. Some are 3 hours. But there are things that you can definitely start and finish almost immediately. Can you see it here? Can you see 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour, yes. Right? 5 hours, 1 hour. Do you understand what I'm saying? This one is Search AdSense 365. So just take your time. It doesn't have to be this one I'm showing you guys. You can just come here, look through all the skills listed, and check for the one you think you like or you think will be a good fit. And that is that. You don't need to do much. Is that okay? You can see Google Ads. You can see Google My Business. You can see Google Ads. You can see authorized buyer. This authorized buyer is something with time. I think I'll look into it a bit. I'm beginning to see it a lot of places, and I want to understand how it works. It's not like I want to teach it, but I want to understand how it works. I just want to know, in case people are talking about it, make me say to talk. But I've been hearing about authorized buyer a lot. So while you wait for your Coursera to be approved, as you are learning and attending your tutorials, you can also find a way to just keep yourself busy. The thing is, you are not expected to spend all your days with Digital Week. The thing is, just find a way to dedicate at least 1 hour of your time every day to what we are doing, or maybe 2 hours, 3, depending on your availability. But if you dedicate time, few times to what we are doing, I'm assuring you that you'll be well at what you are going to achieve. Even when things are going to sound like you are speaking Chinese, it's just going to be for a moment. I'm promising you that before next week, Saturday, that is 1 week today, you are going to be feeling indifferent because you are going to be exploring. Now, today we have talked about Google Drive. I don't expect you to just go and sleep. I expect you to have a Google Drive on your phone. If you know what I said in the class today, replicate it. Upload information on your Google Drive. From your own information, just upload your own information on your Google Drive. If you have 2 emails, you can decide to send that information to your other email, or you can collaborate with your friend. The same thing with Dropbox. You can just create a Dropbox account, explore it, play around it. It's not so serious. As you're playing around it, you are learning it. The same thing with SLA, read up. Now, when you want to write an assignment, don't go online and do copy and paste. No be 10 paper. We know the marker. We just want to learn from you. So take your time, learn these things, then respond based on your knowledge or based on what you have learned. So if you are reading up about SLA, don't copy and paste, but waiting you understand after reading is what we expect you to write as your assignment. The same thing goes with your Google Drive and your Dropbox. Explore the product itself. They are free. They have free trial. So open the free trial, explore it, understand it for yourself, then we'll move forward. Then, like I said, the group is permanently closed, but will be open on Monday by 6 p.m. But before the group is open on Monday by 6 p.m., I'm going to open accountability. I'm going to open update group this night, and you guys are expected to join the update group, where that is where we are going to be submitting our assignments and things like that. So everybody is expected to join it before tomorrow. By tomorrow, I will select our admins that are going to be working on the accountability groups, that you are going to submit your assignment to them, like that. Then I also share our accountability group link. That is the group link, and I will open the group and you guys can talk. If you have any questions, you ask in the group, and the video will be shared tomorrow midnight. So you still have from now until tomorrow evening to submit your email on the form. And by next week, our admins will also start organizing tutorials. In case you don't understand what Nepitos they talk, if you understand what Danitech, Clem, and Okibo, and the rest of them are saying. But the thing is, you have to ensure that you join just one accountability group. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Yes.
is there any other thing we need to discuss? Do you have any concern before we call it a day?
Yes, I have.
So what is your concern?
Okay, please, to avoid ambiguity as regards to the skill shop, please, can you advise us on where to start from?
This skill shop is not like it's what we are doing. But I just said, it's just you keeping yourself busy. I don't know what interests you. Like me, if I'm to take any skill on Skillshop, I'll probably go for Google Analytics. Do you understand? But this is just me. And why I'm going for Google Analytics is because I feel like it may help me in analyzing my customers' data. And based on the fact that I work with an experimentation company, we analyze our customers' data using Google A4. That is GA4. Can I see it here? Can I see GA4? Can I see GA4?
Okay, I'm checking.
Look. Oh, yeah. You know, so sorry. You guys are not seeing my screen. Oh, let me share it again. I thought I was sharing my screen. Can I see my screen now?
Yes, I can.
So I said, if I'm to take, I'll probably go for Google Analytics. And when I come to Google Analytics, I'll check for anyone that align with what I'm doing. But because you don't even know, if you have the time, just go through them. Anything that, that you feel you should be conversant with as a beginner, you can just play around it. Remember, it's just a few hours. You just use it to keep yourself busy. It's just a kind of busy. But for me, based on what I currently do, I would rather want to learn how to use Google Analytics because I work with an experimentation company and we analyze data using GA4. That's it, GA. You get the point I'm making?
Yes, I do.
You understand? So it's just a way of you playing around. It's nothing serious and it's free. So it's just you for me here, and so there's nothing which one. You can also start from Google Marketing Platform. This one, for those of you interested in marketing and all of that, I think this might be useful. I think it might be. So let's see, SEO and all of that.
Okay, please, can I?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, please. Okay, based on what he asked, I just want to clarify that the skill shop is about what you don't focus on after you must have taken us through all of this. Is that correct?
No, skill shop is just, the same way I just asked you guys to take some courses on Coursera, and you have to wait for their course to be approved, right? So skill shop is just a platform that while you are as you are learning what we are teaching you, and you feel the urge to, to explore, to learn other things on the side, you can just come to skill shop and you see what Google are offering. So it's not a must, but I'm just saying, as a learner, I like keeping my students busy so that when you are learning, this says 6 weeks, 7 weeks, you are learning. When it is time for you to apply for a job, you are applying for a job. And like I keep saying, when it comes to job application, what might even give you the job might just be small thing you gathered from outside this training. Maybe the person said, oh, I'm looking for a virtual assistant and we are a digital marketing company, blah, 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 blah. Now, let's assume there's a marketing course you have taken from this Google Skill Shop, right?
Okay.
You get the point I'm making. So now when you want to apply for that job, mentioning that course or mentioning something you learned from that course might just give you an edge. Do you get the point? So it's just like you exploring. Like me, I have courses I paid for, I'm taking. I'm not taking those courses because I'm looking for a job. And I have 2 jobs. I'm not looking for a job. I'm taking those courses because I'm always, I like to be ahead. I like to be like 300 way ahead so that whenever I'm ready to upgrade myself, maybe to change a career path or do anything, I will not be struggling to, to revamp myself again. Do you get? I'm already ready. So I'm like, I have all the skills I want. It's just for me to make that decision. Oh, I want to move to the next stage. So that is just it. So it's all about
please,
exploring.
let me just ask, please let me ask this question. I know maybe that it has been answered when I was offline. Now, as an human being, as a Nigerian man, I want to go out there and tell my friend that very soon I'm going to become expert in this. How do I put that? Because I'm sure most people want to know.
You don't need to start. You don't need to start saying you want to be expert in this. You don't sell what you don't know. So your class just started. For now, you're learning. Before you learn halfway, be able to know what you are expert in. Abi?
Okay.
So you want to tell your friend you're expert in Google Drive. Me say if you tell me like I
no. No, IT expert. No, it's okay. Thank you.
Your class is starting. You are not started. You are not expert. You're not even intermediate.
We want to be like you. Thank you. It's okay.
Any other thing? So guys, we're almost sitting 4 hours. Men are helping a day. I'm not eating.
Please don't forget to share the Google Shop the link.
I've shared it already on the comment. Did I not share it?
Oh, I thought it's on the group you're putting it. Okay,
I'm sharing everything
in the comment section.
You can just copy them now before I end the meeting.
Guys,
it's not working. Wait, so now not tell me saying I want hear in our since it's not fair.
I see Amo.
I just saw one here and I
they
can't
said
look myself.
it. They said it. People actually said it when the class just started. Yes.
I didn't hear. See one here. See. You see, on the first day of my class, I didn't always say Chris. Never even start. Now tomorrow when I don't share the video 9, I go hear when. But please, my DM is not open. Help me to help you. Because if I die now, nobody will help you. So you people should help me. So, like I said, I'm going to open the update group. Please join your own update group when we start, and please ensure that you are respecting my admin so that they will respect you too. We don't fight here, we don't argue here, we try not to be rude. But please, you need to understand that these guys are also human beings first before being an admin. You can talk to me the way you want, and I'll probably chest it, but I don't like when people talk to my admin if way they don't like. Because like I said, you can only talk how you feel, but you can't determine how the other person feels. So you don't speak to them rudely and expect some of them to hug you. Some of them will chest it, but some will not chest it. And it's okay. So please help us to help you. Be kind. When you need help and you're not getting it immediately, understand that you're not the only one that need help. But the truth is, in this community, we know they leave anybody behind. We try to carry everyone along. We try to ensure that everybody's getting expected results, unless you do not want to. I will not force you to write your assignment. I will not force you to attend classes. I will not also force you to watch the recorded video. I will not force you to be proactive. I can only complain. I can only beg, but I won't force you because I'm not in your house. So, but if you know the reason why you're here, I'm sure you will not wait for me to tell you what to do, because to be sincere, you sincerely need this success. So hope to see you guys on Tuesday, the same time. I'll share
sorry, please. Can I say something?
Yes.
Since we are going to be doing the assignment, and you said the recorded video is going to be sent by tomorrow evening. So what
you don't need to rush your assignment.
Okay.
You don't need to rush us. It's not like I can't send the video today, but I want to give everybody time to settle down so that I can also get all your emails. So those of some people that attended today's live section already know the assignment and they can research on it and do it themselves. But there are some people that are not even here that are totally depending on the video. So those ones is still okay. You can submit your assignments on Tuesday, you can submit it on Wednesday, you can submit it on Monday. But when you are one of those people that we do their own, please, after doing it, just keep it safe. Keep it safe. And when I mention the admins tomorrow, you can submit to them. I remember what I said about Drive. Before you send your assignment, you have to ensure that it is not restricted, right? You have to change the permission to anyone with the link, so that we will not come and start asking you, please give us access, give us access. Imagine hundreds of people asking you to give them access. If you check your email tomorrow and you won't run mad. So help us to help you by doing what? Ensuring that you set it on the appropriate permission level. Anybody that gives you or us editor access, what do? Help the person and they did the assignment for them. They need everything where they inside the person. Type jaga inside the assignment for her. Unless Nami give you editor access. If I give you editor access, please, I just go beg you. Don't touch my resources. Don't edit it. But if your other fellow students submit assignment and give you editor access, help them and edit it very well so that the person will learn their lesson. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah. That's not yes. Now that one I go, yeah. Okay, guys. So thank you guys for joining us today. See you on Tuesday the same time. But I'm here. In case you need any support, I'm here. Bye-bye.
Bye.